Hello, everybody. Y'all know what time it is. It is Wednesday, and it is ladies' night.
Hey, ladies' night.
Of course, we got K-Sweet and the one and only Nick.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Y'all can hear me good? Everything good?
Yes, ma'am.
What's up with it, y'all?
Yes, ma'am, we hear you.
Nothing much. Another Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday. So I thought I was going to have my hair done today, because I was going to try to get home early and get cute. That knick-knack, see that, that.
I would get it.
I've seen you cute before.
Naturally.
I've already seen you cute before, girl. You ain't got to show me anything. Makeup and everything.
Yeah, but remember last week I said I'm not coming back on this camera looking rough no more. We're going to get this together. It just,
Well, things happen. We get busy in life. Look at me. I ain't even put on the outfit I intended to wear. I put on just what I kept on.
Some relaxation clothes. Shit, that's what you did. Relaxing.
Intended to wear. Hold on. I put on just what I kept on relaxing.
So what we got on the hot topics today, ladies?
Oh my God. So last week it just went over my head. It was there, but it went over my head. But just wanted to touch some bases on a celebrity aspect of Tracy Braxton passing last week on the 11th.
Rest in peace, right.
So we definitely want to touch on that later on. What's up, Sucker Free? That's what's up.
Sucker Free Montana.
We did want to definitely talk about, the topics that Jer Bear have. So when she tune in, she has some topics that she would like to discuss. We always got horoscope. We have upcoming events with Lady Cypher, with Cypher Management Team.
No.
She got the show popping in the Bronx, New York, y'all, this Saturday on March 26th. We got some performance.
Turn up.
We got Sucker Free Montana up in here when, he going to be performing. She going to be performing. Black Ivy going to be performing. Philly Gang going to be performing. They got some performers up in there. We got an interview with Brelly G tonight.
Hey,
so we're going to interview Brelly G for the first time, on Ladies Night.
We got the line
up. We just going to keep it popping.
Sucker Free say he fucking a whole show up. Goddamn.
Weak as a mother.
But Oh, so Shakes will be here. She's on her way home. She will be here shortly.
That's what's up.
She gonna be in here. So y'all know how we do when one of the ladies is here. We turns up. And as far as Saturday, you guys, if you plan on attending, we will be located in Bronx, New York at Archer Sports Bar. That's 1511 White Plains Road. So all you got to do is show up Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Come in. The showcase is actually free to get in, but we would ask your, appreciate y'all supporting the bar, whatever it is that we got going on within the doors. So I hope that you
tap in with Lady Cypher, y'all.
Come on.
Turn up.
Don't worry about it. Keep West Coast. We gonna be over
there. Real.
Let's go.
So
the turn up is real.
We got music, and we are gonna hit the Ask Nick next segment today, if whether y'all want to or not. So hopefully we get everybody in here to participate, and we could get some, good questions going and some dope interaction. We try to get this content a little fuller so we can keep, y'all attention when y'all are here, and hopefully y'all enjoy the show. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's go.
So right now, I'm about to play this track that we just got sent it in. You know what I'm saying? It's your girl K-Sweet. And then, of course, I got some knick-knack. I got some Brelly G. We also have the Brelly interview coming up. I have some Sucker Free Montana. I have some Legendary Chubbs. I have some new shakes, you guys. So
hey,
y'all ready.
So I'm next playlist. Let's go.
Girl, K-Sweet. Let's get it.
Shit, I just speak my favorite. CLS beats. President's trying to be crazy. That is my other name. I did it, she my favorite. That's why I call her my baby. That's what's right is amazing. amazing, girl, you will never be basic. Gonna buy you a Mercedes, baby girl, just tryna make it. That's why I call her my lady. That's why I call her my lady. What's swag is baby? That's why I call her my lady. Out of the blue, she my favorite. That's why I call her my lady. That's why I call her my baby. That's why I call her my lady.
Watching my moves is driving them crazy. Walk in the room, it's a boss lady. Can't overlook all this beauty. We can talk for a minute. You get 30. I'm a hot head. You can lead me to the money. That's why he call me his baby. That's why he call me his baby. Yeah. He can pull up at 3 in the morning. Not your average. I could be basic. Shutting shit down. He can be amazing. Yeah. The flow's coming off aggressive. Blowing Cali buzz, that's the pressure. Say you like the swag, I can perform. It's pouring down like the weather.
I'm out of the ties, city be delivered. Busting up on a meal with you. Bitches hate tell them deal with it. The love is strong, got killed for it. Might be the one she be driving me crazy. Say it again, the boy hell of a lady. Dude, we feel like we wanted a baby. Found out that you hustle and made you my favorite. Person is driving me crazy. That is one hell of a lady. Out of the crew, she my favorite. That's why I call her my baby. Hustle and swag is amazing, girl, you will never be basic. Thought about you a Mercedes, baby girl, just trying to make it. That's why I call her my baby. That's why I call her my baby. Hustle and swag is amazing. That's why I call her my baby. Out of the group, she my favorite. That's why I call her my baby. That's why I call her my baby. That's why I call her my baby.
That's why he call me his favorite. That's why he call me his baby. Other hoes can't hang too far, they shady. Just to ride my energy, got them going crazy. Wanna be down, I got them shook. Stepping on toes, but he got them hooked. Hips on the right, so I can't pick up. Cupcaking now, got your head mixed up. Yeah. Struggles on the gauge to level up. He embraced the queen, she mellowed it out. Got his clear vibes, let them rocking out. Can't believe how the MD blessings is coming out. I am who I am, you can bounce, catching outs, and I don't even be out. Giving that full attention, knocking them down. It's the dimples when she smile, making them go out, make them go out.
Yeah. President driving me crazy. That's my hell of a lady. Out of the blue, she my favorite. That's why I call her my baby. Hustle and swag is amazing, girl, you would never be basic. Thought about you a Mercedes, baby girl, just trying to make it. That's why I call her my baby. That's why I call her my baby. Yeah. Hustle and swag is amazing. That's why I call her my baby. Yeah. Out of the blue, she my favorite. That's why I call her my lady. Yeah. That's why I call her my lady. That's why I call her my lady. Yeah.
That was your girl, Keith Sweet. Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. Keith Sweet featuring, that was Jay Young, huh? That was this young man down here trying to figure out who up here. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to bring Jay Young on the screen and we're going to talk about this track right here. You feel what I'm saying? Key, introduce him. Let us know what this song is about. Did he leave? Shakes, check your phone. Well, Jay is gone. You can also, you guys, for those of y'all who don't know, y'all can also tap in on YouTube because we are live on YouTube.
Jay Young is in what, Go Gang, right? Jay Young in Go Gang. He one of the new guys too.
Welcome to the squad.
There she goes.
Welcome
with the
to RBHF.
Uh-oh. We got another one that's just spinning.
These loaders.
I'm so tired. Oh, he's in RBHF. Okay. That's what's up.
RBHF, the squad. Oh shit. He's an RBHF.
We had that problem with someone else last week. It just kept spinning and spinning.
Wait. Lou Livy said he's in, then he said not. So I'm not sure. He's not in RBHF, GG or Fam, Go Gang or Fam. Either way, if it's Go Gang, it's still RBHF.
That's right. We got Brelly in the building. We definitely gonna be talking to him a little bit later.
What's the vibes, y'all?
That's why I call her my lady. That's why I call her my baby. Yeah.
Hey.
That's that shit. That shit kind of catchy, y'all. It got a little nice little ring to
It
it.
do, it do, it really does. It really,
It just
and you know what? I like it. I like it a lot. That vibe right there. Like I can play that in
Hey.
my car and be rolling down the street. Like, yeah. That's what I
see, I
call
was
it.
saying like,
Fitted.
okay, I done found the bot, y'all. That's why I call her my lady. That's why I call her my baby.
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
It do make you want to get out there, though, huh? Like, that's how they go.
Oh yeah, it
Right,
makes you
That's
want to be like,
right. You
hey.
know what
Oh,
I'm
God.
that was stuck in my head on
saying?
that. I said, all right, Key, you got one. It's stuck. When it gets stuck, you already know. When it's stuck, it's up. If it's up, it's stuck.
Yeah, Jay Young. Feel me? Shout out to the bro. Bless the track. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Shakes, I'm gonna send it to you again on Telegram, but I did send it to your phone. So I'm going to send it to you again on
So
Telly.
I just got some breaking news right now. Apparently there's a shooting that was happening up in the Houston airport not too long ago. So they trying to get people evacuated out of there. Yeah, people want to be acting a fool up in the airport. Now tell me how they get a gun through the airport. As much security they have.
Mm. You be
That,
surprised. Motherfuckers is sneaky, yeah.
that be all
Right.
the lies. All the
That's what I
lies.
was just told. That's what the sources just told me. They just told me that's what's going down. So I want the homegirl to be safe. I wish her safety. I told her to get up out of there. I was
Yeah,
like, girl, you
let's
better get up
pray
out of
up
there.
there. Gotta
Well,
send the
hopefully
prayer
we could
out straight up.
get Jay to
Yeah.
get back in here with his stream, you guys. I don't know what be going on with these airports, but I know TSA sucks.
Right,
Okay, I
right.
think that they could do a way better job at securing the airports. Even when I go through, sometimes I just be wondering, like,
That
okay, so y'all check the bags on the plane, but what about the bags that go under the plane? And do y'all really check for bomb? Because people could detonate a bomb, have a detonator, have their bag go underneath the plane, and literally, you know what I'm saying? So they need to do a lot. They
say
need to do
nothing
a lot
when
more.
Man,
they
they carry
say
all kind of shit underneath that plane. There's all kind of shit underneath that plane. Planes is making money. They not just carrying people underneath. They carrying the dead, the
no for real.
living, they carrying all kind of stuff under there. Okay, so I'm just saying.
They suspect themselves. That's why they be so up on everybody else. Because they know what the hell they doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Checks, check your
I had definitely a
check your
couple of people that
telegram
I knew
again.
that worked at the LAX. And the stuff they used to tell me how they used to, get up and stuff, and some people stuff come up missing out their bags, you know what I mean?
All of a sudden,
And they
yeah.
and don't put a lock on your bag, because they will cut it off to open it up and do a search check, and then put a piece of paper in there saying, we searched your bag. They do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Anyway,
Hell
ladies,
nah.
so we got Lou Livy in the building. Brelly, Sucker Free Montana was up in here. We got Jay, what was his name again? I'm sorry, Jay Young. Oops, we got Shakes.
Somebody
What's
say,
up, Shakes? Long time no
no.
see, girl.
Hey,
What you up to, girl?
about to finish making this wig for
Oh, so
Saturday.
Jesus
you gonna do a
Christ.
tutorial. Okay, we're gonna do a tutorial on how to make a wig today. We're doing beauty tips. Save us some money. Now, how we make this wig, girl?
I'm dead.
You just gotta know how
Yeah.
to. You just gotta know how to do it, especially if you know how to sew.
Hey, you know what? They do
So
so much
long.
to wigs nowadays. It's way different. I remember not too long ago, this lady, I used to go have a business next door to hers, and she used to make wigs. And then I was looking at her make the wig, but she was like, "Don't try to take my idea." I said, "Girl, I'm not into making wigs. I got real hair. Stop it." That was
Yo,
back when I had
I'm
some
dead.
hair, by the way.
Sucker free,
I don't have
go
no hair
night
no
night.
more.
I see
Oh my
thighs.
God, sucker, sucker free up there spying.
Girl, you making wild noise. I can barely hear.
Speaking of shakes and her thighs out, y'all. Let's get back to this music
I'm
real
in the
quick.
house and I'm comfortable. Hell,
I like the braid.
It's your girl, Cypher. Check it up, chicks. I think we got another one. These niggas out here be fronting like they ain't whipped. Oh, like this. Say what? You gon' tell me you ain't pussy whipped? Look at me. Do you really think that I'm not hip? But I heard that your ass is really pussy whipped. It's okay because I feel the same about that dick. Ass fat, fat booty shaking left to right. Titties popped up and they looking kinda nice. These niggas on my body wanna hit it every night. And I don't see the problem cause my shit is kinda tight. These bitches in my face, they wanna eat it cause it's wet. The edible's incredible and it's a pussy fest. I know you got my number, so just hit me if you need me. And if you got that glizzy, bring it with you, come and feed me. I'm a nasty girl, and I know you nasty too. So we should really get together and do a nasty do. You can put it on my lips and in between my hips. It don't matter how you serve it, just give me that dick. Let me climb my ass on top and give my waist a swerve. I know you like the way I rock. You can feel it on your curve. You know my ass fat. And my coochie fucking good. I know I got you pussy whipped just like I knew I should. Say what? You gon' tell me you ain't pussy whipped? Look at me. Do you really think that I'm not hip? But I heard that your ass is really pussy whipped. It's okay because I feel the same about that dick. Say what? You gon' tell me you ain't pussy whipped? Look at me. Do you really think that I'm not hip? But I heard that your ass is really pussy whipped. It's okay because I feel the same about that dick. You been talking shit, now it's time for real. Let me see what you got. Whip it out for me. Slap it on my ass while I throw it back. Let me know if you can handle all this kitty cat. I'm a nasty bitch and play the game. Talk to me, don't be so lame. Spread your legs, put your face in it. Flip me over while you're tasting it. Here she comes. Here she comes. This part is your favorite. Here she comes. Here she comes. Now let me hop up on the dick. I wanna fill it myself. And now you gon' call me the GOAT. Cause I suck your dick with no choke. Grip me and give me the strokes. Now I know I got you pussy with. Now I know I got you pussy with. I wanna ride. You wanna slide. Up in my thighs. Open your eyes. Now I know I got you pussy with. I got that pussy that you can't forget. Say what? You gon' tell me you ain't pussy whipped? Look at me. Do you really think that I'm not hip? But I heard that your ass is really pussy whipped. It's okay because I feel the same about that this one.
Hey. Ooh, guess what? Guess what?
Fuck it up, Shake. Fuck it up, Shake. Shake is boom. She doing it. She fucking it up. Yeah.
That ratchet ass dance this girl had.
Walking like a dog. Walking like a dog. Walking like a dog. I fucking love Jocelyn for that.
Walking like a dog. Wow. Hey, Chair Bear. Welcome.
Hey,
we got Chair Bear, y'all, in the building.
Yes. So we got another one that's still loading.
Thank you, sir.
How's
everybody doing?
We good.
We okay.
We know you came with the hot topics.
Of course, always.
Oh, we got a lot of men that watch us, so you know them thighs is out, and you is causing problems over here. Okay. See, Sucker Free was already like, hold it.
I can't see the comments because I don't got my other phone in front of me, so I'm not on YouTube at the same time.
You see the comments? You don't see the comments on the screen?
No, I don't see the comments when it's. I'm on StreamYard.com, but I only see the comments when I go on my other phone on my TV and I watch.
I'm talking about right now. You don't see the comment across the. Damn.
Oh well,
Lady P in the building.
Been sitting there for the longest. If something else was written after I see thighs, then I don't know.
Oh no, I just said, "Hi, wifey." Lady P in the building, y'all.
That's gonna be one of the performers
Hey.
too, right? Lady P. Lady
So
P,
I'm
you getting
back
up on that
single,
stage?
y'all.
You back
Lady
single.
P.
Hell
That
yeah.
quick? See, that's why I
Listen,
don't do them kind of
return
things.
to
You know what I'm
sender,
saying?
the streets.
Yeah.
Okay?
Damn, that
Streets
Jesus.
is
was
calling my
quick
name.
shit.
I'm going
That
back to
UPS
cheating.
package got returned quick.
That's
I
a
hope she got
fact.
a
Listen.
hope she got a refund while she was at it.
Oh, no.
That
I
part.
walked away from all of that shit. Fuck that. At the end of the day, I'm not fucking with nobody. I don't give a fuck, relationship or not. It could be a family member. I don't care. I'm not fucking with nobody that's always moody, always in a bad fucking mood. Don't never got nothing nice to say. Negative energy all the time. Just a fucking energy vampire. If you are that
Ooh, you
unhappy
don't like
with
them
yourself
things
and
stuff
life,
you
period,
dry.
stay the fuck away from people. Heal yourself. Fix yourself. And stay the fuck out of a relationship.
That's real as fuck.
Point blank.
Period.
Because I only deal with happy people around here. I don't got time. I'm
Happy
happy. I'm in a good
people.
space.
Yeah.
You don't seem happy right now, Shakes.
See, like I'm
She
just sitting
good.
there.
Girl,
She good.
I just
You
came
seem
in from
you seem you
ShopRite.
seem
I'm
like
about
you
to
going
finish
off.
this
You seem
wig
like you
here.
going off.
I got thicker.
Yeah, I know
Uh-uh.
that being
Unhappy.
Said mad weird.
Shit.
being alone sometimes can be a good thing,
Lady P is
especially
crazy.
when you are the queen on your throne. Am I not right?
I feel you.
That's fact.
You feel me?
Facts.
Motherfucker keep talking
Damn.
about, oh, I gotta pay bills, I gotta pay bills, I gotta pay bills. And every time and this motherfucker bought 7 pairs of sneakers in one fucking month. And didn't think about getting a
Wow.
bitch a shirt, no nothing.
All right, Vin Master Flash. We
Anybody got time for that? Anyway,
are never alone as long as we
Wow.
have each other, and we are never miserable as long as we know that happiness is a possibility. You feel me? Fuck these niggas. Lady P. Lady P. The queen on my throne, y'all.
so I'm out here in these streets, you heard?
Facts.
You told me that you love me, but I seem confused. You said you want me, now you don't. I see the bruise.
I looked at you looking at me for a while, so you turned it down, yeah.
Time to make up your mind, don't waste my time. I'm fine with all that you bring. It's my time to shine and bring it in.
Y'all heard that? It's my time to shine, y'all.
So I sit on my throne.
What? Never waste the time being alone.
The time is now, it's mine to own. I'm the queen on my throne, so just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Never waste the time being alone.
Ain't nothing wrong with being alone, y'all.
It's now, it's mine to own.
The time is now and it belongs to
I'm the
me.
queen on my throne, so just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. As I lay here with you on my mind, thinking back to how these things had to rise,
I realized that you were my guy.
but I'm not surprised. Yeah. Time to make up your mind, don't waste my time. I'm fine with all that you bring, it's my time to shine and bring it in.
I was born alone, so I sit on my throne.
Never waste the time being alone. The time is now, it's mine to own. I'm the queen on my throne, so just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Never waste the time being alone. The time is now, it's mine to own. I'm the queen on my throne, so just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Never wasting time being alone. The time is now, it's mine to own. I'm the queen on my throne, so just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
That's what these niggas need to understand, you know? Stop wasting time with me, waste your own time, and ain't nothing wrong with being by yourself. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, you can't waste your own time. That's like breaking something that belongs to you. You're not as mad as if somebody else broke it, you know? So sometimes it's just better off to leave motherfuckers where they be and find your happiness within yourself.
She's preaching.
Talk to me, ladies.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It is okay to be alone. For how long though? How long you got to be
Definitely.
alone though? How long?
Shit, till you find
That part.
somebody that hit you in the one that week
Let
and
me
not the one that sleep.
listen. First of all, for one, my sex life was kind of dry with that motherfucker anyway. His sex drive is like my sex drive is so high. I was accused in all of my relationships for being a cheater because motherfuckers think I have no self-control. Like if I'm not around them, I'm out doing me. And it's just like, damn, I ain't Miss Nola Darling. Ain't no she's gotta have it, no Spike Lee. Come on now.
He said
You
he
dying
dying
married.
married.
What you talking about?
I'm looking
Because
I'm
he
like
trying to
got
die
his
one.
married.
wife, his fiance,
Listen. I'm trying to die married, but until I find the one to die with, then what the fuck? Alone it is.
I feel that.
I'm open to marriage,
Damn.
but as of right now, hell fucking no. I'm still trying to get a divorce from the first nigga.
Mm-mm.
Y'all motherfuckers be doing the most. Like, how you trying to get a divorce? It's so easy to go down to the courthouse and get the paperwork, or get a lawyer to get the paperwork and
Okay,
fill the shit out.
let me break it down for you. I don't know how it works in your state, but in New York City, right? You go down there and they tell you, oh, it's such and such amount of dollars, right? Let's just say
Right.
the cheapest I found it was $350, right? But see, it
Okay.
wasn't just $350 because a lot came with that shit. $350 to get paperwork and all of that process to get the paper sent out.
Mm-hmm. Then you got to pay
That's
for the
not
paperwork.
including the divorce. Now, if you have a child or children with this person, that's gonna hold up the process. So now they're gonna want to know what y'all want to do about the kids. The
Children
longer
under
you
18,
stay,
right?
right, the longer you go
Okay.
back and forth, because regardless of what they do, the shit gotta go through court. You understand what I'm saying? Whether y'all show up in court or not. It don't have to be like them divorces we be seeing on fucking TV and the movies and shit. But they still have to go back and forth to court. All of that shit add up.
Mm-hmm.
By the time
Oh,
you
I
done with
know.
your
I got a
divorce, you
divorce
have a fucking
already.
$3,500 tab. And it costs more when it's involving children.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they
I
want to
know all
figure out if
about
it's
it.
child support. They want to figure out
Mm-hmm.
visitation. They want to figure out who's
Mm-hmm.
going to live with who. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot that come with that shit. My daughter's 13 years old. The nigga been
Okay.
gone 13 years. He was gone before she even turned one. So I've been trying to get a divorce for the last 10.
Wow.
It's
Gotcha.
not as
Gotcha.
easy.
Mm.
And then now they got it to where you could actually serve the person until I guess it go back to regular scheduled programming because of the pandemic. You didn't have to do third party with somebody else to serve the person. You could have just kindly sent it in an email or whatever. But I don't know where this motherfucker is
What?
at. I don't know if this nigga's alive.
Well, they did
Well, I
that
know
to
he alive
me.
because the child support card hit,
Saeed
but
tried to find me. He couldn't find me, so he filed for. He put in a petition for divorce, and they automatically granted it because they said it
You
was
could
like
do
abandonment.
newspaper. You could do newspaper divorces too. You could put out an
yeah.
ad in the newspaper, fill your paperwork out, put an ad out in the newspaper, and saying you don't know where the other person is, and
Yeah,
then they just
because you
grant
could
your divorce.
all right, an uncontested divorce and well, still uncontested divorce. That actually costs more.
Yeah, well, I did mine
Well,
the old fashioned way.
he
Went and got the
divorced my
paperwork
ass.
myself, filled all the paperwork out. It took me
Hence,
about a
that's why
week.
they say it's cheaper to keep her.
It took me about a
Jabbar,
week.
keep sweet.
What's up?
You married?
Yes, I am married.
You Key?
Nope, never been married.
So, what is it like to be married? I was married, right? But it wasn't like real marriage.
What
It
it's
was
like
like,
to be married, like a
But you
relationship,
got
like
married for somebody to stay in the country?
no, it was me and him. We was
oh,
all right. We was okay, and then I don't know, it just didn't work, and it just didn't work. But it wasn't like we was. I don't. I just think we weren't in love, and it
Y'all,
just
y'all see
was.
how crazy that is? I had to find out from us live streaming that my cousin even got hitched in the first place. How come I never knew that?
I was married. I got married when
Is
I was
this Trump fake
23.
news? You fucking with me right now?
I got married when I was 23, and I got
Yeah.
divorced. He divorced me when I think I was 35.
Bitch, we been in each other's lives for how long? How the fuck I didn't know that? Like,
Yeah, I'm legally
All our
divorced. But I
lives
was
we had to fight, and
legally
you ain't never
married.
tell
You
us.
could Google it; it'll pop up. I was legally married.
Well, I'm legally divorced.
Me
You know
too.
how I felt. Y'all remember that movie on y'all remember Brown Sugar when Tay
Yeah.
Diggs was sitting at the table and he was like he caught his wife cheating with the guy having dinner and he like what I'm doing. He was like, yeah, get some wine because I want to celebrate my divorce. Like I was happy like that.
Exactly.
That's how I was.
I ain't care. I was just
Let
like,
me
no, I'm
let me
lying.
see.
I'm lying. Yeah, I
Let me
say I ain't care, but when
that.
I got the news and he was like, "But I got the divorce," and I was like without me, like,
We
we
didn't even go to
great.
mediation. That's what you was thinking, huh? Like we didn't even go to mediation.
He
Motherfucker.
was like, "No, I got remarried. I got a new baby." I was like, "Well,
Damn.
damn."
First of all, the nigga pressured me into marriage while I was pregnant with her.
Oh.
Before we got married, when I found out I was pregnant with her, I was taking my ass to the chop shop. That nigga was like, if you get rid of my kid, I don't want you no more. My dumb ass, but I want you. She here, he not. In the story.
Well, she's a blessing. She's a blessing. She there.
She is more than a blessing. That is my mini me right there.
Right, right.
Come say
You
hi to the
know.
camera.
See, that's how I feel. I feel like some
They don't
girls,
know they can see you.
some girls do have babies to keep the guys, but then there's some
Mm-mm.
situations where you already know what it is, and whether the man is there or not, your child is a blessing to you. You could care less about the father, you know what I'm saying? But it's always a plus when they stick around and do what they got to do, regardless of what the situation is with the
Right.
mother. I think that you should work your differences
I
with
think
her
it
and just
exactly.
be responsible
Do
as
not
parents.
punish the man or do not punish the whole situation because the relationship didn't work. The relationship didn't work. Ain't got nothing to do with anything else. You know what I mean? It don't have nothing to do with
And
the
that's just
kids.
like
It don't
these
have nothing to
girls
do with
out
none of
here
that.
too. They have these babies by these guys, and then they upset, and oh, you can't see your kid because
Oh,
I'm
I'm
mad.
filing child
My grandmother
support.
used to tell me, excuse me, y'all. My
That's
grandmother used to
supposed to
tell me,
be the reason why my relationship went to shit, honestly. But I think that was a fucking lie too.
my grandmother
Right.
used to tell me, don't cut off your nose to spite your face. In other words, you will take this man out of your child life, and now you stuck raising this child by yourself. And every time you turn around, your biggest complaint is, "But I got to do it all by myself." But it was a decision that you made. So be careful with the words you choose and the way you choose to live life, because you never know how it's going to affect you in the long run. Some people think that shit is okay just for now, but it don't be. It get real as these kids get older. They start questioning shit and wondering and having all kind of issues, and you can't do it by yourself. Especially a woman raising a man. I raised my son for a long time, and his father was always in his life, but I was still a single parent. And there's some things that are very conflicting when it comes to talking to my son about becoming a man, because I don't know what that's like.
Right.
I don't know what's going on with Bradley, but he's trying to get in here. We got this Bradley interview we supposed to be conducted today, and it's just loading.
Oh, I finally get to see who could have been my boo.
Oh, Jesus. We all about to be shot on live television.
And he
Bradley
like,
G in the
Sorry, y'all. I
building.
do apologize. I had to. There we go. I had to help Briley up in here. Go ahead, Briley. I got him up in
Yeah,
here.
hold on. I'm trying to get my Bluetooth on now.
We
Shit.
got
Yeah, you got
Bradley
to turn your
G.
Bluetooth off. Your Bluetooth don't work on here.
Oh, it don't.
No.
Oh, well, that's
Oh.
why I thought you wasn't working. I thought I was tripping.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to get this shit to work. That shit
Yeah.
wasn't working. I'm all confused and shit. I
Bluetooth
was
don't
trying to
work,
make that
baby.
thing work. Trying to get
Bradley.
that shit to work.
Nick
What's up
Nack
with y'all?
knows she like, honey, you
Nothing
got the
much.
wrong. What's going on with you, Bradley?
Nah,
Welcome,
Big
much.
gang in the building.
Briley. Go
What's up with
gang.
y'all?
Welcome to Ladies
RPA
Night.
chef in this
Showing,
bitch.
showing.
Go gang.
Today we have a full panel. And we are going to switch this interview up a little bit. Instead of me asking you all the questions, we are going to take turns asking you what we want to know about you and your
No, we
musical
not.
career. So I would like you to start by introducing yourself and letting us know who you are and what it is that you do. Yes, we are.
I'm Brother G the GOAT, and I'm an artist. That's all I do, man. Ain't too much. Go gang here, you feel me? RBHF showing out, you feel me? Y'all part of the family too, so what it is, family.
Look at you know.
Hey,
Too much. What's up?
Salute, go gang. RHF, we out
Yeah.
okay.
All right, so I guess I'll
Anywho.
kick it off then. Are we ready to interview Burley now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what do you have going on right now, Burley? Like project wise, what can we expect from Burley G next?
Well, right now, for the next month, like every 3 days, starting next week, I'm putting out the mixtape with me and G5 Kane and O Dog. And I'm working on an album. It's called Nancy. It's dedicated to my brother. And I got like 20 other mixtapes I'm working on.
Nice.
Respect.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those guys that's gonna need some propofol because he can't never sleep.
I cannot take dick that.
He gonna be up in there talking about all I can think about is writing. Can't sleep.
I'm
So
good.
I want to know, how does it feel to, be on, platforms like Rap Fame and be, have a rookie tag, like a rookie of the year. How does that make you feel?
Well, it's kind of humbling to me, you feel me? Just starting out rapping and growing as an artist, I would say pretty much. And it's making me want to take another step forward for real.
Right.
Pretty much.
The thing that I noticed about Brelly, like off the bat, is that he have a lot of drive. Like, when he put his mind to something, he do it. Like if he got a goal set, he like, I gotta do it. Nah, I got this, I gotta do that. And that's I appreciate that. The hard ethic
Thank you.
that he do, all the work that you do, the songs, how you jump on songs. You just start slowing down. I noticed you start telling people no, and I was like, finally. God
I got a
damn.
lot of I
You know,
got a lot
I
of
think
collabs to do though. I got like 60 collabs in my thing. I've been
so.
trying to knock
Lady
them
P
out and
wants
then do my
to
project.
know. Lady P
Hmm?
wants to know, in which direction, as far as moving forward, like forward where in your career, like are you trying to go mainstream, performance wise, like what's the plan?
I'm taking baby steps for performance wise because I still don't know a lot of my material because I do a lot of different shit and I don't write nothing. So I gotta go back and write all my lyrics down so I can memorize them and stuff. But definitely try to go mainstream, get my shit out there more. A lot of people pushing me towards it.
As we
Yeah,
should.
I said it. I said you need to be
Yeah.
off
I
that
think you're a dope
platform. I'm like,
artist, you know what
brother,
I'm
you need to
saying?
be
Key,
doing other
anything?
things.
Shakes, anything you guys would like to ask?
Well,
Well,
you
before
thought you
Brelly,
said
I was gonna ask, so I'm trying to think of something else.
I
well,
can't hear
Brelly,
nothing.
what can you
can
hear
you
me?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Can
y'all.
you hear?
Just can't. If Shakes was asking me something, I
What
can't
would
hear
you
it because it's buffering.
what were you doing before you got on the app? Like what were you already in the music? What were you doing before you got into Rap Fame? And how did you end up on Rap
Nah,
Fame?
I first I would say I got into music. Well, what I was doing first, I was just like cutting hair and just chilling for real. I wasn't doing no music. And for me to start rapping, it took a friend to push me. Like I posted something on Facebook. It was a post. I said, "Me and my bros go way back like cavemen," and he took that like um. I said that, and I said something else. I think I said, and I'm not talking initiations or something like that. And he took that like I was rapping, and I told him I wasn't rapping. I said I was saying a real statement. So he was like, "That shit sound like a rap. I'm gonna come over your house tomorrow and record you." and he came over. We did. It took like 8 hours. We did like 5 songs, and then I held the 5 songs for like a whole 3 months or something. And then I was on YouTube, and some dude on Rat Fame named Ziploc Fresh popped up with a Rat Fame joint, and I was like, let me download this shit. And I put something on there. I think I battled somebody on Rat Fame. I beat him, but I deleted the page a week later. And then I came back, and then I was like, man, my friend wouldn't come over. So I was like, what could I use to download? And I downloaded BandLab. And that's when I started making music on there and started posting on Rat Fame. And I ran into the dude 1085 VA and Librarian J and them.
Okay, that's what's
Lit.
up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Lady P said, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
With me.
I hope I want to
With
be
me.
somewhere chilling. You feel
With
me?
me.
Chilling, performing, my music getting played, people hearing my shit. I hope so. You know what I mean? Hopefully, my music could bring attention to me.
Right. And when you get back there, you be on that stage and you be performing. I want to be backstage, like go, Fred, go.
No, you gotta be one of the twerking girls.
Hell no.
Why? So you could be like, I'm about to bring my auntie on the stage. She about to bust
Oh
something.
shit.
She might bust it open. Y'all
Bang
20 somethings can't
Yeah,
bust
yeah,
it
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
be like
Auntie gonna bust her knees.
what's up, boss? Be like y'all
Was it
20 somethings
fire,
can't bust it
yo?
like auntie do.
Oh my god.
All right, so I do have 2 tracks here that were submitted. I'm going to play those for you, and then we're going to talk about these songs and let us know where the inspiration comes from, and whatever else comes with that. You feel what I'm saying? So live and direct, y'all.
Already.
This is Night RBHF Go Gang, and of course we have an IMG member up here. So you guys, let's keep it funky. Here go your boy Brelly G to go.
This nigga light skin. Oh shit,
I'm
I'm not.
waiting for this. No, you're not muted. You're live. You're live, and we can hear you. And this song is taking a long time to load up. Okay, here we go.
Some real rap shit. Facts. Yeah, man, I go through that shit every day. It's the same.
But
I'm in my thoughts. Yeah. I feel dead inside. Yeah. They don't know me like you do, bro. I'll talk to you in a minute. Ever since the day you left us, bro, I've been smoking heavy. Yeah, I put the bottle down, it be clout on my thoughts. 2022 nuts. Let's see where I'ma start. Your daughter getting bigger, and she got a big, beautiful heart. When she see your picture, she like, that's my daddy. She said with a smile, and it instantly be breaking our hearts. Moments like this priceless. That's why I had to write this. Jaylis broke his collarbone, but low never tightened. Sis moved out the hood. You know, mommy was excited. Treasure be a joy. Our little niece enlightened. Pop let him dirt bikes when he hear him, he get hyped, man. Trey steady elevating. He living a better life, yeah. Big bro just left Katie. I swear I'll need the night. Me and my baby mamas found a way to cease the fighting. Jayla finna be 14. You know my guns is loaded. Just I got suspended from school. I swear that boy just like me. I would speak on Jayana, but her mother be on some other shit. Jeremy only 3, but she love to be in the camera shit. I want rookie of the year, bro. I'm getting better with this rapping shit. Everything I spit is facts. I never been with that acting. I met a little shorty. I think she got my heart, my man. She encouraged me to be the best I can be, and she stand on 10. We lost a lot of homies. Best believe we spent them bins. My niggas forever in my heart. Y'all in my mental, man.
come back in.
Yeah, bro, like, she been crazy since she been gone, you feel me? But we living. Bro, I had a memory lane. Remember we was at that creek and we got stuck in that rain. We were scared to cross the water, cause the water was enraged. But we had to make it home. Escobar was out the cage. Boy, we built up that courage just to make it home okay. Thought if mommy made it home before us, we wouldn't see another day. Man, it's crazy that you were so young and you look deaf in the face. And when that Mack truck hit you, the whole block came out for the face. Bro, I need to talk to you more often. This verse got me feeling some kind of way. I wish I could bring you back, bro, to take this pain away. Bro, if you not being here, the pain never goes away. Bro, the last time I looked at the sun, I swear I saw your face. Bro, I just opened my arms, closed my eyes, and took your rays. Bro, I was having a bad day, but you made it a better day. Nothing keep looking down on me, bro. I need your blessings every day. Let's tell the loved ones we love them when we think about them every day. Y'all are knitted in our minds, y'all will never go astray. And every time I pray to God, I ask him to make sure you're okay. Bro, I overcame the odds, I know you helping me be great. None of your absence in my life is what fuels me to kill everything. I know I'm rapping on this mic, I'm making y'all feel my pain. That's why I treat my rapping serious, I never treat it as a game. I'm so glad I took this time, cause today feel like a lucky day. Yeah, that's why I'm filling my heart today. I took this time to talk to you today, bro. I ain't talked to you in a minute. Every day you want my thoughts. Definitely want to talk to you more. I gotta go, bro. Got some things to do. Tell everybody I love you. Tell my niggas I miss them. Yeah. Go gang. RBHF shit.
Really G.
That was
Wow. That was beautiful.
yeah. That was
Thank you.
very
Nice as fuck.
touchy.
I like
Be
that.
I'm pretty sure he's smiling down on that.
Yeah,
An update for real.
thanks.
Felt that.
That's emotional. You can't be having stuff like that. You're gonna make niggas cry on camera and shit.
That's that real shit.
I got more shit like that
Right.
though. I got a lot of stuff like that. Most of that stuff was on my album, like stuff like that.
Okay.
That's real.
Wow. So we obviously know what inspired that song. You know.
Yeah.
I was about to say we know that your brother.
Sorry about that loss. It's always up in there. And that, you was a twin, right? Were you a twin, brother?
Yeah, I'm a twin. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, just imagine. Yeah. So just imagine that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my twin here. It was my younger brother.
Oh, it was your younger
passed.
brother. Okay, I thought it was your twin that passed. Okay.
Ready,
Yeah.
ready, and twin.
I know, right?
My twin a big boy. He bigger than me. I'm the slender one.
Nigga said it's two of them motherfuckers.
Two of them running around.
Look how Shake's looking. She's like,
Brady, Brady.
Jake said, what?
Because I keep getting muted.
I'm dead.
How you keep getting muted?
I don't know.
Who, me?
It says your mic is muted.
Who, me?
When I'm playing the music, that's why.
Oh, only when she playing the music, it does that.
No, it literally said that.
I muted myself when the music
When
started.
I said I got twin girls.
Yeah, but I
you got twin girls? Oh, that's what's up. I want
Who got
twins.
twin
I
girls?
want a boy and a girl. I want a boy and a girl though.
Y'all fraternal twins?
Yeah, I want a boy and a girl.
Only next, I always want to say.
Can you hear me? Y'all can
I
hear me?
do not.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Always,
I can hear you.
Yo, nigga, answer the question.
Who you talking to?
I only can hear Jared Bed, Auntie Neck, and Cypher. They're the only ones I can hear.
Say it again, because I can hear you. What you said? She
Keep
said,
buffering.
"Is your
Keep buffering
twin
them.
your fraternal twin or y'all identical?"
Identical. My identical twin.
How come you can't hear her? I could hear her just fine.
Shakes and Key is buffering on my screen.
That's your shit.
Yeah, it's my shit because it took me a minute to get in here.
You can't hear me?
Oh, damn, brother, got that Boost Mobile and shit.
Jerica, you still watching my
You ain't.
That ain't Boost Mobile.
Hey, look, leave me alone.
What'd you say?
He got a Meritel.
He got a Meritel. What's that? I ain't even heard of
exactly.
Oh Oh, it's roast hour. I'm about to roast some shit. It's like, nah.
Oh, you can't roast nothing. You
You
can't
gonna roast
nigga.
these thighs? That's the only
Man, I
fucking
can't
thing
hear
you'll be
shit.
roasting.
Oh, she said I'm gonna roast
You
them.
can't hang with me. I'm funny.
Tell Key she was on that Laffy Taffy.
Can you hear me?
She
She
heard
could
you.
hear you.
Oh, she can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh.
You can't hear me though. Like what the hell?
She like, what the hell, nigga? What the fuck is going on with your shit? Get your connection together, player. Because
Hey,
everybody
look.
listening.
As long as y'all can hear him, I'm good. I mean, I ain't gonna ruin it and leave and all
I
that. Like,
guess, yeah. Don't mess it up.
I mean, make it work the best I can make it work. You feel me?
We got it.
Well, we
That's
see you,
what's
and
up.
when you
That's
watch
what's
the
up.
replay, you'll see
We
everybody.
got
and you want
Chubbs in the
somebody to
building.
talk
What's
Yeah.
up, Chubbs?
What's
Oh
up,
shit,
Chubbs?
we
What's
got
up, family?
bars from the Av. We got bars from the Av up in here.
about.
And we have Bars the Beast. I seen Bars
Hey,
the
boy.
Beast, Bars from the
Bars from
Av.
the
Okay.
Lady P in
Legendary
the
Chubb.
building.
Thank you guys for
You
coming.
know, Lou Livy, Sucker Free Montana. Hey, you guys, we see
What it
y'all.
is?
If we didn't shout y'all out, make sure y'all hit the
Go
chat.
gang. You feel me?
Acknowledge y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Most
So,
definitely, guys.
Keith,
This is a good
Sweet,
one.
and Brelly, go gang. You know, knick-knack, go gang. Go gang.
Mhm.
But if it wasn't for Brady, I don't think I would have known who Key was, because he was like, "Yo, you need to hear this girl named Key. You know what I'm saying? And I just,
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? And you know, Brady is like, I don't know why you're an artist. You just need to be a promoter.
Yeah, Key dope, man. When I first heard Key, I wanted to get her on Go Gang. Key was fire as fuck. Like I listened to like damn near a whole page. You know what I mean? When I was checking her music out. Key dope.
Bars from the ass
Right,
said
right.
was good,
What's up,
y'all.
Ed Boy? My man Ed Boy here.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I actually listened to a track with Bars from the Ave and Black Ivy. That shit was crack.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That shit was crack. I was like, I don't know who this nigga is, but salute. So, really,
Yeah.
collaborations, bro. I mean, you be working on mad shit, and you have collabs with almost every artist I know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, dead or alive, who would you want to work with?
All of them.
He said all of them.
Real shit.
All
All
of
of
them.
them if
I
I could.
respect
You feel me?
that. This is just, I told y'all this is our rap fame Lil Wayne. He be on everything.
Yeah, I would try to work with all of them.
That's
Try
right.
to put my twist to it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Most
I mix well
definitely.
with everybody like that I work with. I think I blend with everybody, whoever I do something with.
Right.
Like,
So when you
I mean,
and
I got
Shakes,
a compatible
Mhm.
flow.
when you and Shakes dropping something, I need to hear
Hey,
this.
hey,
Oh
hey,
shoot!
hey! I
Y'all
was
should do
thinking
a
about
freaky
getting Shakes on
song.
something
Y'all should do
too.
a freaky song. Let Shake show her freak, her inner freak.
Look
Go
at her
on,
face,
Shake.
though. Look at her
Go
face.
on. Tell him what you want to do to him on the song, Shake.
See, I can't hear it. See, I can't.
She ain't say nothing. She
She
just
just
gave
gave
us
a
a
No,
look.
look.
She just gave a look.
Shakes fire. Like Shakes is fire. Like I definitely want to work with Shakes. You feel me? She fire. I probably got something I could get her on too.
Yo,
He can't hear me, so I gotta do the gestures and shit. But I'm playing charades. Tell him I said looking forward to working with him.
She said,
she
looking
said she's looking
forward to
forward
working
to
with you.
working with you.
Already.
Already. Y'all ready. Y'all
Yeah.
ready. She
Let's
gonna work
go.
with you, all right?
Cypher,
Show 'em what you're
stop.
working with.
Cypher, stop.
Oh,
Cypher,
you
you know
said
Cypher on
you
good
told
The
you told
behavior
the
you
today.
song the song I'm gonna do
Cypher
with
on
Shakes,
real
I'm gonna
good
call that
behavior
shit Big
today.
Daddy.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Shakes.
call that Big Daddy.
He said
I'm gonna call that
he's
song Big Daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
She's
She gonna
appalled.
go crazy now.
Yeah, Big Daddy.
I can't even
Look,
do
she
it
done
yet. She
walked
walked off the
off.
screen.
I walk in like I
Oh,
told her.
shoot.
She called me Big Daddy. That's what I'm gonna call that shit. Big
Look,
Daddy.
Shakes said, I heard that 4 months ago. Chops. Chops said, I heard that 4 months ago. No, yeah, bullshit. Where is the music at? That's what they want to know. Where is the music?
Hey, if y'all want to hear some music, I sent everything in here. If y'all want some music, it'll be a Bradley dedication day.
JK, we good.
Go gang.
Let's
Brother
get it.
G. I know I ain't said.
Oh, it's a cherry on the gun.
I still got some of that shit we was writing to.
Now we see this thing coming. I don't think they're ready. Rally. Ever since I picked up the mic, I've been delivering prescriptions. I'm Bradley G the GOAT. I'm with the games and myths. I'm saying before he fell, like when he was angelic, like when he was beautiful and wise, like when he was God's faith. Never lose faith in God, Father. That's why I seek your wisdom. You help me break out the middle box. Now I'm breaking out the press. First I enter through the smoke and see the glass start to sizzle. Now every time I drop a check, I should be blowing like a missile. Everything I got from hard work, that's never been true. I'm just out here busting my ass, trying to make a better life for my crew. Yeah, that gold is bad times. I'm anointed in that oil. Yeah, life is good as sweet, but if you don't like it, it'll spoil you. Haters throwing lemons at me, I just put them in my teeth. In a yellow Camaro with black stripes, bumblebee. Gon' be up in the sky as I look at palm trees. I be saying I'm the GOAT, like the greatest out. And go gang, be my group, cause we royal. I'm my beat, when they come into your house, you won't know cause they discreet. They left your brains up on the wall, it look like an art piece. So I'm being dead ass, it look like a masterpiece. Y'all niggas need to watch out tone when y'all niggas talk to me. Cause you're dead in bed, it end up a murder scene. I'm anointed in the oil, I'ma leave it to the street. And everyone in Go King is a go, can't y'all see? I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. Prophet in the lake of fire burnt to ashes. Now tell me this, Miss Cleo, who future now look the brightest? I left designs behind cause I write in hieroglyphics. I crop circles and alienate demonic business. 66 books, I read them forward to back. Like there's a forest up front, even red than rolling backwards. On a natural high like an angel with locked wings. If I have the birds out here, you can't look down on the king. Satan was in charge of music in heaven, that's what I heard. He came jealous of God and then got kicked through the curb. Refused to stay in this lane, angels fell like 1/3. Now Brother and I spit fly anointed scripts in plain words. Ain't no evil here, no evil, you deaf, dumb, and blind. You worry more about manhood than you do mankind. I rock magneto equal heavy metal on my mind. Cerebrals moving too slow, brothers killing their own kind. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, I'm anointed in the oil. I'm anointed in the oil, anointed in the oil.
Brother G anointed in the oil.
Yes.
Shalom, shalom. This nigga think he got saved. Jerber,
What it is?
what we got going on?
Not much over here, chilling.
Key, why you so goddamn quiet?
Cause I can't.
She
I don't know
high
if
as
y'all
shit,
hear
probably.
me.
I hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh, well, he the only one can't hear me.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, shit, I'm chilling.
Salute to Brother G. You
Shout
know,
out to Burley. You know what I'm saying? You playing them jams? You feel me? You got the joint.
if anybody have any questions that they want to ask Brother in the chat, feel free. If not, we are going to get back to ladies' night. You know what I'm saying? Because we got some more music. And of course, we have our co-host up here, Jared Bear, got some hot topics for us, y'all. Knick-knack, we're going to get to that horoscope. And of course, we're going to get to know Key a little bit more because she's too quiet over there. And of course, we're going to get to shakes and we're going to break these niggas down real quick because that's
I'm done.
Y'all know I'm the nigga whisperer.
You
We
was
gonna
playing the music.
that's
know
gonna
I'm
be
a nigga
Shake
whisperer, right?
segment. We gonna incorporate her in this ladies' night, and we gonna have the shaky nigga whisperer segment. Bradley Bosby said, "What it do?
What's up, buddy?
What's going on? What's going on?"
My boy Bars.
Bradley, why your do rag so tight? Your do rag so tight.
That's why you can't hear. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my waves spinning. You feel me?
Oh man, we trying
Yeah,
to
wave king over here.
we trying to have
I get him seasick. You feel me?
we trying to have him seasick.
I believe it.
Yeah. I got a little woofing going on right now. I gotta cut it down so they pop out.
Oh Lord, somebody need a
I
cut.
cut hair too.
No, it don't look bad, but I
Hey.
mean, it's what.
Tell him that's why you need to get you a shakes.
I cut hair. I cut my own hair.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Well then fuck you.
Yeah, I cut hair on the side too.
The fuck?
Oh damn.
Can't even sell yourself to a motherfucker these days.
Big Daddy.
Motherfuckers just so fucking
Remember that name?
independent.
Shit get
Goddamn.
shut down. Everything you say.
That's
like,
when I changed my name.
Shut down everything, right?
Brother G, the
Everything.
big,
like what
Brother G, the
works?
Big Daddy. That's my name now.
Every time she tried to get a little word in there, he was like, I don't need no woman. I don't need no woman. I got two hands.
Who said that?
Heard.
What I miss? What I miss? What I miss?
Like ain't nothing getting through.
Where the hell
Remember,
did
I
you
said,
go?
Damn,
hey,
damn
look,
it, that's what you missed.
remember, I can't hear her, so I'm just speaking like this shit
I know, but
confusing.
every time she got a comment and it was like you heard her because you was responding like
Man.
so we
No,
like,
I responded to you.
I know, but it felt like you was
Yeah.
responding to her.
Oh, everything now. It came right after she said it. Like
Oh shit.
Good.
Dang.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Sheik.
Shakes. Riley, we appreciate you, but y'all know what it is. Time to get back to this music, y'all. And here for your girl, Jerry Brown with the center.
okay.
I got some money for you. But I need you to do this one thing only. We get this money. But I want him dead. I want him gone. Alright? Got all the address, got the got everything you need. Let's get it in the window.
Lately I've been going hard up in the paint. Motherfucker hater, I don't really care about what they think. I've been rolling exotic, I'm blowing on premium things. Sucking on my lollipop like a nigga was Lil Wayne. No, I ain't a goofy like a bad movie. She trying to get me changed. And I know that's one of the ops hoes. I know this shit get strange. She smiled up in my face, but last week she was throwing shade. She ain't know I knew, so I just continued to play the game. She be pretending to be a groupie, trying to get this nigga roofie like JFK. But you know, my motto, I don't trust my love them. I gotta stay 10 steps ahead of all of them. I know she planned to put my brains on that dashboard. I think the handle in her purse, that's what she got that bag for. As soon as she went to reach, it turned into a crash course.
Not my enemy, but a target if the facts right. Ain't no friend of me, just been sent to the backside. But do I care for? He ain't a friend of me. He'll be a wild night, he ain't got in that dream. He was go again. Now you're gaslighting, then we go all night. What a waste of a breath. Take one sip, it'll rock you to sleep. He said you anyway, he about to leave my place. He wanna end the day on a high note. Think I got a way to sink his dreamboat. Green show, something like a cutthroat. But who knows? He think he leaving, what do we know? I'm not chain loaded and locations on his mantle. But let's just take a ride. Like it's something when we rolling and we fuck inside. Thinking now I should have said I'll drive.
That's your girl Jerber with the
Okay.
featuring your boy YMIQC.
That's what's
Y'all know
up.
I do
That's
that
what's
shit for
up.
everything.
All right, y'all. Brelly had to leave. He said his phone about to die, but we all know where he about to go. No, I'm just playing. Thank you, Brelly, for coming on. Thank you very
We
much. I really
appreciate you. Salute to
appreciate you,
Brother
brother.
G, y'all.
Yeah, salute. Thanks for the
Shout out to
interview.
Brelly. Go get it.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
All right, all right.
I ain't gonna
Chuz
forget about
promoting
me.
party on White Plains Road in Bronx.
All right, so before we get into these topics and stuff like that, I got this song I'm about to play, right? And we about to do a little music review. Nick Nack act like she don't know how to do it, but we gonna talk about it because this artist, feels the way about this track, and I think this song is super dope. And I think that you guys might enjoy this track, and I want to see y'all feedback. So right here, live and direct, exclusive. First initial play. You feel what I'm saying?
Exclusive.
Who's the
Separate.
artist?
You was talking about me the whole time.
I slept on the
I'm crying, but I'm done with it. I'm really over this relationship. It's over, now get on with it. We're two different pages, and now I can't relate to it. I change, you change, but it won't change. I tried, you tried, but it's not the same. I can't stand the rain. I know you love me, I really love you too. We gotta separate and let it go. It's really hard for me, that's how it has to be. We gotta separate, you have no growth. I know you love me, I really love you too. We gotta separate and let it go. It's really hard for me, that's how it has to be. We gotta separate, you have no growth. You're trying, not done with it. Fighting hard for this relationship. It's not over, no, get on with it. Because you want what you want, and you're so selfish. You claim you changed, but you stay the same. You tried, I tried, but here we are again. I can't take the pain. I know you love me, I really love you too. We gotta separate and let it go. It's really hard for me, that's how it has to be. We gotta separate, you have no growth. I know you love me, I really love you too. We gotta separate and let it go. It's really hard for me, that's how it has to be. We gotta separate, you have no growth. So it's supposed to be over, but it has to be. Some of those promises you made, you didn't keep for me. Over and over again, you drain me constantly. I'ma do it all and do what's best for me. No more putting myself to the side for your well-being. I love you so much, but you keep on stressing me. No, it's supposed to be over, but it has to be. Some of those promises you made, you didn't keep for me. I know you love me, I really love you too. We gotta separate and let it go. It's really hard for me, that's how it has to be. We gotta separate, you have no growth. I know you love me, I really love you too. We gotta separate and let it go. It's really hard for me, that's how it has to be. We gotta separate, you have no growth. I said it about another time or two. I'm telling you, he sent the wrong fucking version. That's not the one I fixed.
It's okay.
Nah, I want to do that whole shit over.
Boss from the app said this song is
What's
fire.
up?
Sucker
That
J
was
face
Bo the
fire.
with
Kid up
the
in the
heart
house, y'all.
emojis.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
Definitely was dope.
Bars said
Thank you. Thank
how.
you. Thank you.
J-Bo the
So
Kid.
whose song is that?
That is Shake's song.
That's
And
dope.
Thank
Real
you.
nice. Like that.
Very
I
nice.
rap, I sing, I write. I
That's
rap, I
right.
sing, I write.
So I do have some feedback,
Okay.
constructive criticism.
Okay.
So basically, I feel like the first verse sound more like a second verse should be based on how you were attacking the notes and like just coming at us, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that first verse you was just like bam out the gate. And I feel like just to build sort of like intensity in a song as a vocalist and to sort of let yourself build up in a song and like give bigger, louder, stronger notes towards the end. We usually just tend to start off low and then build. You know, that was it. Like
No,
that's the only feedback I got.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
But yeah, I really
I
like the
just,
melody. That was hot.
Thank you.
Did you write it yourself?
yeah,
Yes.
That was really nice.
yeah, definitely like the song. Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely like the hook. I liked how it
Yeah.
flowed all the way through. It
Thank you.
was definitely nice. Yeah.
I like that song. I be in here like I try
I'm a fucking getter.
And
Girl.
that song is personal. That song is
It's like
personal.
she was meaning that shit. Yeah,
Everything I
them
wrote,
Yeah,
songs
she
that be
felt
personal
it.
be the
She
ones.
felt it. I
She was
yeah,
felt the
that's
feeling it.
energy
Yeah.
through
really
that
like
song. Oh
like
God.
MDK. That was personal. Like I was really
Right.
Hmm.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it was felt.
I
I
I
felt
was
get
it.
it
really
because
that
there's
type when
some
I wrote
songs that
MDK.
just touch or hit different when it's like with something that you really
When
going
it's
through. You can tell that
emotional,
you
yeah.
really went. Yeah, you can tell that you really went through.
You feel those emotions. Oh God.
I'm God.
Felt it
Jerry.
while I was writing it, but I don't know what the fuck happened when I got in the booth though. I'll tell you that much. I ain't had that same energy that I had when I was
Hmm.
practicing it before I even went to the studio.
I
And
feel
the
what you're
end,
saying.
I was actually supposed to hit a high note, but you notice I stayed flat. Like that's not how I wrote the song. I wrote the song for me to be up. You know what I mean? None of that shit came
But
out.
maybe you could still do high and low.
Nah, I'm gonna go back and fix it over. It's just that it sucks because I spent 3 hours on that shit in a
Hmm.
4 hour session.
What?
Damn.
I
Yeah, and then
can't take the
we
pain.
finished that shit and we jumped in the booth to do Pussy Whip, I bust out my verse with no problem.
Of course.
That's how it is when you into a song. It bees that way.
No, but I honestly rather rap because you know I'm like a nigga. You know what I mean? I was a nigga in my former life, so I kind of rather rap. Like I think I feel more comfortable rapping, and it gives me the because I like to be too boppy. You know what I'm saying? And then like when I sing and I'm still boppy, people keep,
Right. I
oh, you
understand.
giving me Mary J. Blige vibes. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do I separate myself if
You
these
can't. That you can't. That's something that's just gonna come
That's
with you
just
being an
you.
artist.
You
I
got
mean,
That's
both
it.
sides.
compared to her is a fucking honor. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but it's like I want to stand out on my own
Be you.
without,
That's
and
it.
I see that's hard. Cause when niggas heard Letter to Me, oh, you giving me Foxy Brown vibes, you giving me Little Kim vibes. Like, damn, what happened? I'm
We
shady.
New Yorkers. Listen, it don't matter what you do. We are New Yorkers, and our
Listen, Foxy
influences in
Brown
hip
and
hop
Little
come from
Kim
there. So if that's what we sound
were
like, then
dope.
so be it. You know what I'm saying? Just take it as a compliment
Right.
and let it be known that they putting
Right,
you
it's
on a
always a compliment.
pedestal with the greats of the women in hip hop. Just look at it like
You got it going on. What? What? That used to be my shit. I
that.
used to love Little Kim and Foxy Brown.
We got it
Huh?
going on.
You got it going on. What? 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 Ah, that used to be my shit.
No, because I really had no business being 12, 13 years old singing that shit. I got smacked the shit out of for singing Big Mama thing. My girl was like, the
Damn.
fuck?
You was only
Wow.
13 when that came out. Shit, I feel real like
But
yeah,
that shit
I
was
don't
Shut
like
get
up,
to
'96.
Nick.
that till I
Don't
start.
start your shit.
Hey, hey. That shit was bumping. That's all I gotta say. I was just listening to Foxy Brown, no lie, yesterday in the car. I was listening to her album, the Il Nana.
Ew, nah.
Nah, that's my shit. Chill, son. I throw that in.
Mm-hmm.
How much I owe you?
Mm-hmm.
25.
And trying to get you home tonight. That used to be my shit. Anyway, okay,
35.
y'all. Back to the review. What you thought about it, Key Sweet?
About what? The song?
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't
Did you
here?
say what you thought about
She's,
it?
I was about to say she was talking already.
She gave her
Oh, my
opinion.
bad.
All
Calm
right, y'all.
down.
So
I'm
I have
late.
an artist who
Dang.
just submitted some music, but I still want to play some of these songs that I actually had on my playlist. And Jerry, before we get into this music, let us know what we got going on with these hot topics, girl, because I need to hear some shit.
Yes. So, I always have to keep y'all posted on what's going on in the Twitterverse. Basically, that's where I run my mouth the most. So, here we are. So basically, they've been talking about how there's piss in the dating pool, and how even when you're on, even when you're on like a dating app, people are very awkward, and guys have a tendency to not know how to approach women, and they just right off the bat, like just coming off kind of cringy and unattractive. So this one young lady posted a text, like a little screenshot of a text that she got from someone on a dating app. And I'm just read it for y'all. He's like, let's link, smoke one and see how we vibe. And this is like their first interaction or whatever, would be interaction in person. And she's like, not the type of dates I'm looking to go on. More trying to go to museums, bowling, drinks, games, or axe throwing, things like that. He replies and says, you paying for you? And who said it was a date? I'm just trying to see how we vibe first, And her reply was, you a grown ass man.
And she ain't nothing wrong with that, honey.
Right,
Ain't nothing
right,
we all have. I mean, I get where
Nigga,
you're
I
coming
could
from. You just
smoke
trying to
and
vibe.
vibe by myself, bro.
Yeah,
That
he just trying to
part.
vibe. Nigga, we didn't
Absolutely.
meet. I didn't meet you in the park. I didn't meet you in the park, nigga. I met you on an app. I didn't meet you out. That we can see if
A
we can
dating
vibe if
app.
we out. Y'all on a dating app. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. The
What
dating
you
pool do
mean?
have pee in it,
P, it
and
got shit in
somebody
it
took a
too.
shit in it too.
You see, I'm like whole turds.
It's
Big
a whole
damn.
fucking block of shit in the dating pool. It
You
sure
might
is.
find a loose pimp in that
Ain't no
motherfucker too.
chlorine
You keep
helping that.
playing.
And so there was actually like a lot of mixed replies, believe it or not. So from men and women. So some guys were saying like, well, I don't necessarily want to spend money on a date when I don't really know the person. Like I'm taking you out for the first time. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my money. To which people were basically like, well, that's the point of the date, to see, if
If
you are
somebody you want to
someone
continue,
that I
this
want to
is
spend time with.
I think that the time society, the definition of dating has changed. The definition of friend has even changed. You know what I'm saying? Like now you could be dating someone and just be like, oh, that's my friend, or you could be just seeing somebody. The terms have changed, and I feel like the standards have changed. And if a woman or man feels like this is my definition of a date, and I'm on a dating app, and you want to date me, which is also considered the process of getting to know me. That's dating. You date, you get to know that person while you're dating, and then you advance into a relationship. If you not trying to do that, all that vibing and chilling and shit, you do that with your homegirl, some bitch you knew from way back when. You go smoke a blunt with her, go chill, sit in her face, talk about your homies and all that. I don't want to hear that. If you're trying to get me to respect you as a man, then court me as a woman.
That part.
I agree.
True,
For sure.
true.
Heavy on it.
I don't know. I'm still old fashioned with it. I mean, we can go Dutch sometimes. I can pay for you maybe sometimes, and you know what I'm saying. But if you asking me out, then I'm like, okay, you pay. I mean,
Exactly.
I tip.
I mean,
Because
right.
if I offer,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't see what the problem
but
is.
it's sometimes that I don't want nobody to think I'm ever coming at them or ever, like, I don't want anyone to think that I just want something.
Hello,
You know what I'm saying? It's
Dave.
not that.
Love you, Dave.
I'm the type of person that this is an equal thing. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got it, I got it. If I got it, you ain't got it, then I got it. If you got
Right,
it
right. But
and I ain't got it,
my
you
thing
got it.
is,
That's how I do it.
if you is with to each his own. Everybody likes different things. Some people want to go out.
Right.
Like I have had situations where it's a guy I'm attracted to. He nice looking. I want to clean up nice and go out on a date. I want to sit at a restaurant and feel good. And then I've had situations where I'm like, I don't really know if I like him like that. I don't want to be seen in public with this nigga. So let me see what it is. So just play it as they come. And if it's not for you, then find something that works for you. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
there's
feel it.
somebody out here who is with whatever, and somebody out here who ain't with nothing.
Right, right.
And
I
people were
mean, that's
saying
the
this
whole
about
purpose
me,
of
but
dating.
I don't know.
You date to get to know somebody. You date to do whatever. Now, if you got certain rules that come along with you and how you date, then you should abide by your rules. You should follow them as long as you could.
So,
You
Key,
should be
Key,
the
are you in
hey,
a
go to
relationship
bed.
right now?
No,
So, how do you feel about the dating pool right now?
I'm not dating.
She ain't in it. She not swimming.
She like, fuck these niggas. I'm good. Listen, roll me one, play my music,
Yeah,
work it out.
it's a distraction when it ain't right.
So, what do you think about dating when it comes to your music? Like being in relationships with like a man who can't respect the fact that you're an artist, or like, how do you guys feel about relationships and music? Does
That's
it
one of the
affect your
reasons
music?
why that motherfucker had to go too, because he wasn't, first of all, he wasn't supporting like
Hmm.
I wish he would have, even though
Man,
he did like pump my song to a few people and they was jacking my shit, but you didn't go harder. Like, a lot of people that could like really get me in the door. Like anybody that's dating somebody that do music, especially if you believe in them and you know that they shit is fire and actually could make it somewhere, you'll be really trying to help. Like the nigga wasn't even trying to help just to fucking be fake and mooch off of me in the long run. Like goddamn,
How long
where's
y'all
the?
been dating for?
I don't even want to say that. Don't ask. But it wasn't that goddamn long, and that's why I ain't sitting here with these crocodile tears. I only cried because I was like, "Bitch, you dumb." But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I invited him to the studio. I invited him, like he didn't want to show up for shit, and it's like, but then when me and Cypher did Pussy with, mind you, we I wrote this shit in his fucking living room while we was braiding my hair. He heard it. Then he just kept shaking his head. So now I'm like, well, I kind of like accidentally leaked like too much of my verse. So we're about to do a video. Come through. Nah. Like, damn. At this point, even though I would have cursed him out, I kind of wanted him to be like Diddy, minus the shiny shit. Just come through and just be all up. But still, it's like, where's the support? You feel what I'm saying? Like me, if I'm dating somebody and they doing music, like I'ma believe in them. I don't even give a fuck if they was trash. Like I be like, babe, your bars is a little trash, but fuck it, we gonna do this. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm just still gonna be a support system. Like motherfuckers don't want to support shit that you do. They want to complain about stuff, and then like motherfuckers also tend to get a little jealous too. Like people will get jealous of, you know what I mean? Like now I got a network. You know what I'm saying? I'm a natural flirt. I ain't gonna hold you. I took my shit. So now I gotta sit here and worry about arguing because I'm trying to push my shit, pump my shit. Like at the end of the day, I'm a grown woman. I know how to conduct myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit is hard. It's kind of like you might as well stay single unless you're dealing with somebody that's in the same lane as you, because that seems to be the only way people be understanding. And half the time, people in the same lane as you still don't fucking get it. Like it's
I've
not
never
them.
had a relationship that ever really affected my music besides lyrically. Like I do, you could tell a difference in what my situation is by the lyrics in some of my songs. But as far as like support, I don't, to a certain extent, I really don't even expect it. Cause it's like, if you're just my boyfriend, it is what it is. Cause when I get rich and famous, I might be find my husband. So hey, whatever. You it's like whatever for me.
Hell no.
Listen, if I end up in a relationship, he got to be a lit ass nigga.
Well, I dealt with somebody that did music as well and was not supportive. He acted supportive, I should say, but it wasn't like supportive. He was still kind of like mad and jealous, like what Shake said at the network, that I had. And you can't do that in a relationship. It's like either you with me or against me type shit. And nigga, you against me because you ain't supporting shit or motivating me or none of that. So.
I was in a relationship with my youngest grandfather, and we both did music together, and that was the only time that I could honestly say that it affected, me wanting to do music. Like
right.
I don't know if it was jealousy. I ain't gonna call it that, but it was just a lot going on, and I was able to put him in places where he was able to advance with his music, but he was so busy worried about what I had going on that it was horrible. It was days where I was in the studio feeling like Tina, like I wrote the song, Ike, like let me do this, and
I remember the words, Ike, I
wrote it. You do what you do, you know what I'm saying? But what about men in the industry?
Wow.
What about men in the industry with wives and girlfriends and all that temptation? I feel like if you are a man in the
That's up to
industry
y'all.
and it comes with the game, it comes with it for women too. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you
But
weak,
it's
you
all
weak.
about you.
I
Your
think that if
position.
you know you in a relationship, if you know you're committed to one person, if you've been in a relationship and you going out and you making music and you doing this and doing that, like you shouldn't be that weak for a temptation just because a bitch that didn't know you before know you now, because the bitch didn't know you, so you know what she is. She's a fucking groupie. And like most women are, they like men with money that's on TV so they can say they had them. But if you weak enough to go ahead and enjoy that and bask in all that, then that's on you. You know what I mean? That's your weakness. Then you might have to deal with the consequences because your wife might leave you, your girlfriend might leave you. Then what's gonna happen? Then you're gonna be sitting out there with all these thoughts, not knowing if you burning or not. That's all I
was
gotta
about to
say.
say he gonna be sitting there
Big
with
fact.
fucking STDs and shit, still trying to crack jokes and make bitches smile. I hear you, Bernie Mac. So burning ass. The fuck out of here. Like at the end of the day, that's the part that I don't like. Like it's like temptation is a
You
real
just
thing.
gotta be
Like hell,
right.
I be tempted to holler at a guy or shoot my shot or
Right?
whatever. You know what I'm saying? I see guys in the street. Oh, he look good and
That
all of
look
that.
good.
But
Right,
it's
right.
like
Lead them
But
there.
you ain't
Just keep
going up,
moving.
but you ain't
But
no, but you
when
ain't
did it
going up,
come
you
to
ain't
that
going up to
though?
him like, oh, let me get to know you, or you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't
nah,
get
I
that
I don't
just
know.
joked a
though.
nigga drawers off. That's all you gotta do is be funny.
Me
A
either,
nigga, a
girl.
nigga, a nigga dick is flipping out them drawers. I'm telling you, trust me. All you gotta do is be funny. I took niggas right out their drawers.
He
Damn.
says so. Tell
Sound
her.
like a dude.
All it
She
takes
said
is
she
good
talk
conversation.
'em.
He says so. Tell her. She want me to tell her what her music. I think your music just says that you're independent. Regardless to what your situation is, you're gonna do your own thing. That's what I feel like your music say about you. Like I am who I am, and you either like it or leave me the fuck
How's
alone.
she gonna go from music from what we talking about? Lady P, I'm gonna get you. We
I
played
I
don't
your
get
think
song like two
that
centuries ago. We played her song 2 centuries ago. She
no,
should have asked
because
us
I
for
was just
feedback.
saying like in relationships as far as the music, like she has a song out that her husband really doesn't, it don't he really don't fuck with it. Like he respects her music and all that, but this one particular song, he's like, yeah, that could kick rocks, and it's basically her independent song, but it's not saying, fuck you. It's just saying I am who I am.
That's because motherfuckers like taking shit personal. Like at the end of the day, nigga, my music is my craft. My music is what I feel, how I feel, whether I relate to it personally or I know other people in the world that's just going through it. Why do
that's
you
facts.
gotta take shit so fucking personal? That's the
All
whole
the
thing.
time.
Like even when you doing music, it's not just about your personal experiences. You still gotta keep up with what's in if you trying to get somewhere. If you just trying to get
Absolutely.
hurt, period, you still got to keep up with it. So now
Like
I'm gonna have to worry about arguing with you because I made a certain type of song that's actually the type of trend right now, and now I gotta have problems in my home because I'm trying to do something that's gonna bring capital, that's gonna bring the fan base, that's gonna bring the attention. Why?
Jerica, you married, right? How
Yeah.
do like just like future references if fame and all that stuff came about? How do you think that it would have an impact on your relationship?
I think it would, but
Especially if you write songs about, fucking and sucking and partying. Would how do you think your man would feel? Like you
Mm-hmm.
married. This is not just your boyfriend, somebody that's just like fucking, I'm with her for the ride. This is somebody who been there with you from day one. How do you think that it would affect your relationship in a personal way?
I do, but only to a certain extent. Like I've made songs about, um, like sex or, sucking, fucking, all of that. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like he's very confident as a human being on his own. And so because he's not looking for information in my lyrics, if you get what I'm saying, because our bond is already strong. He
Right.
already knows what to expect from me. And like my music, I like who I am and how I feel about certain things comes through my music. So it's not going to be a surprise either. I feel like it's more of a situation when you think that your partner is one way and then you hear a song and it's like, wait a minute, what? You know, um but I think, it's just it comes along with just having an understanding of how art is. It's not like Shakes was saying, it's not always going to be about your personal experience. So it just really depends on like how y'all are doing outside of the music, really.
I think
Right.
like one relationship that I do feel like if you want to look at an impact on how relationships can affect your career, Nicki Minaj and Safari.
Yep.
Like together is a monster. Apart, his lyrics were you know, her livelihood. Without that, it's like she's not even the same. A lot of things have changed. I feel like the relationship played a big role on the personal, her growth, and then also her decline in her career.
So it sucks when you end up dealing with somebody romantically that you're supposed to be working with, because that's it. It's messy because they excuse me, they could still be working together as professionals if they had never got involved. So
That's why
that's
you're
how
not
I see
supposed to
that.
Wasn't
mix
It's
they
like,
already
business with
together
pleasure.
before she became who she was though? Like they already had some
Yeah.
time in together, right?
Yeah.
And see, that's
but I
what
mean,
and
I'm
see
like
that's what shit
struggling
go
artist
wrong.
and somebody who's already in the game. I'm just saying, like, that whole relationship is inappropriate for that reason. Because once one goes left, then the career situation is no longer.
Like,
Honestly,
I've written songs about other people relationships, and people that I was talking to at that time might have been like, oh, that's how you feel about me. And no, that's not even about you. That's about somebody totally different. Like that's me watching somebody go through something in a relationship and being like, okay, well, I saw this and I have a story to tell. That's not personal. You know what I'm saying? But people do kind of dig a little deep into your content to kind of pick apart who you are. And it's bad when it's somebody you're in a relationship with.
I just
It's
tell
bad.
them if the song is for you, the song is for you. I don't hide it. I don't be like, oh no, that's not. No, you would know if I wrote a song for you, if it's about you, if it's for you. You would know because I tell you, oh yeah, I wrote a song for you. Yeah, I was writing a song about you or whatever. But I just let them know.
I
Period.
wrote MDK, and right after that, I was still fucking the nigga I wrote the damn song about. Okay, so it's like you wrote that song
Well,
about me. I hate you, murder, death, kill. But like
But look at how dope this song was. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your personal should be great
right,
content.
right. Yeah.
at first the nigga was
I don't
mad,
know.
but then it's like you can't deny if something is really a good fucking song. But people like to make shit too fucking personal. You know what I'm saying? Like everything ain't about you, bro. Like
I just feel like, people out there, gonna do what they do. And, being that we're, people who do music, and sometimes we date people who do music, you know what I mean? We just gonna have to have that trust. And, if you weak enough to go do the things that might fuck up our home or fuck up our relationship, then you put that risk out there, not me. So one thing about me is that I really don't like a cheater. Like, so if you cheat on me, I just can't see you that way, because I don't know why I just be thinking about you fuck that bitch the way you fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be in my head and I can't get over it. And I got a
can I
divorce
ask
because of it.
can I ask about that since you brought it up? I'm sorry.
What?
Um because I be trying to like understand like certain feelings involved concerning around a situation or whatever, because like I never was that female that thought about certain things like why her and not me, and what is
Well, I
it
ain't thinking
about
about
me, or
why
I
her. I'm
question,
thinking
you know,
about
like I've questioned my character, but like it's like for the most part I don't really be caring about certain stuff or to address certain things. So I don't know. I guess
I don't either, because you know what? In the on the real tip, when it's with me, like most of the shit that I know about a person I'm fucking with, I already thought about it. I think about it, and I be like, okay, it's out there in my head, so it must be this motherfucker doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm an overthinker, so I'm already thinking like, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, and I might know some facts, but I won't approach you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might catch you in something, or you might say something or something like that, and I'll be like, but I just take note and I just keep it pushing. I won't throw it up in your face. I won't make a big argument about it or nothing like that. I just wait till shit start rolling out. You know what I mean? That's what I normally do. I wait
some
till it roll out.
situations you can't do that though. Some situations you can't do that because a lot of times, right? Motherfuckers really be thinking that they be getting away with stuff, right? And you peep it, but you just not saying nothing for whatever your reasons are, right? But then
Right. I won't I
nine
won't I
times
won't
out
say
of
nothing unless
10,
it bother me.
9 times out of 10, people get comfortable with that shit. And then they become more disrespectful, not knowing that you peeping all of this shit. So now that pushes you to your breaking point.
Hmm.
So now
And
when
then
you
thank
have that
you.
point, huh?
Then I tell them thank you, because you got me to my breaking point. Now I ain't fucking with you on no level.
Right, but why let it get that far? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why
I'm just,
not?
I'm just
Why
like
not let
speaking
them
just
keep
because
thinking?
I've done that before. I
Because I don't
don't
want to
like to
sit here
hold
and
on to.
argue about, oh, you doing this, you doing that, oh, and then just speed up the process. No, I'm gonna let you burn yourself so that when I'm done with you, I'm done with you.
But
Like,
guess what?
there's no reason for me to talk to you like that. Listen, I I'm just not, I'm saying, I don't be confrontational about a bunch of shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? I guess
But
it
this
could
is
be
why.
I'm
But
up
this is
there
why
and
a
I
lot of
just
people be having heartbreak feelings because you're not approaching things when something bothers you. Because in your mind, it's like, oh, I'm not confrontational. I'm not this. I'm not that. But by you
mm-mm.
still sticking with it because you just waiting for somebody to burn bridges, that's hurting yourself. At the end of the day, unless you
Mm.
don't give a fuck, you gonna feel, and that shit
No,
gonna
I
bother.
listen. Let
So
me let me
why
tell you
let it? You know
something.
what I'm saying? Like,
If
why
I'm
let
if
a
I'm in if
situation go
I'm
on?
dating and it's something new, but if I'm really feeling the person, don't don't push me. Like, I will say something. Like, listen, don't think that I just caught my ex cheating and I said, "Fuck you, I'm gonna get a divorce." No, I sat there like a wife and I tried to talk it out. What can I do? What can we do? Is it fixable? If it's not, and then I got to the point where, you know what? If you want to go be with that person, go be with that person. If that person make you happy, then let that person make you happy. I would gladly step out the way. Ain't no use to fight for
But
something that
how long
nobody
were
else
you
want the other person want to fight for. If they ain't trying to fight for it, why would you want to keep fighting for it?
Let
You
it
get what I'm saying?
go. Let it
it's not
go.
about
You know
it's
what I'm
not
saying?
about
I don't
fighting
want
for
a motherfucker who don't want me. If you don't want me, and you can't take me, you don't want to be with me,
okay, but how long will you stay in a relationship feeling like that person? Because listen,
not long, not long.
When you with somebody, you learn, right? Now, if y'all have a routine,
if you
things are running the way it's running, and then you know the shit starts switching up.
When I know this switch
allow
starts,
yourself to
I can't even
keep watching this shit go on.
I can't even answer you because listen,
hurting.
I was in a fucking 20-year relationship. I was in a 20-year relationship.
This is the thing.
I was married for 7 years of that 20. Hold on, Cypher. 7 years of that 20 years. I was with the same person. I never stepped out, never had an issue. I thought my spot was secure. You know what I'm saying? Because all in my thing, we was building. We had 4 houses, 4 cars, businesses, this and that. What else can you ask for in a relationship that you started out at the age, you did and accumulated it 20 years out? At the 20 years out range, we supposed to be focusing on our retirement and what the fuck we gonna do and where the fuck we gonna be buried and all that shit is what I'm thinking as a spouse, right? That's what I'm thinking. But no, apparently if they want to go out and cheat, like I said, I tried and I did address. And my thing is I don't do a lot of stuff now because I learned from that particular experience, Shakes, that if I sit on it, yeah, it can build. But when I keep addressing it and I keep putting it out there, I'm just speaking that shit into it. Like when I used to go around the house and be like, "Oh, you talking to your little bitch? Oh, that's your little girlfriend? Oh, you on the phone with your girlfriend?
No.
See. What are you talking about?"
No, there's levels to things. I'm not saying speak on everything every time you feel some type of way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is 9 times out of 10, people speak on the shit that's more irrelevant than the things that they should have spoken on. It makes sense? So
right.
Most times people don't say shit because they be trying to keep it smooth. They don't be want to deal with the arguing, or they know how that person is, and that person might blow it out of proportion or whatever. We have to normalize really letting shit go. Like, it's not easy.
Everybody goes through whatever they go through. People just handle it different. Some people might dwell in it and try to figure things out. Some people just don't give a fuck and they move on. It all depends on you and what you are willing to tolerate. What somebody else's experience, we might all experience the same thing and handle it totally different. I know me from day one when I start seeing the red flags. Gotta get the fuck out of there. Because the question is, who is the biggest concern? You or that nigga you laying with? You or that nigga you laying with? Who do you care about more? You or that nigga you laying with? Whose feelings are more important? Is speaking up on something gonna affect his feelings in your relationship? And if you feel like you speaking up on something and it's causing a problem, then that's somebody you really don't fucking need to be with. It's just
thank you. You just put it in simple terms because that's what I was trying to say.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking to you about a situation that is affecting us in a negative light and you hear me, or we done talked about it, and then I got to keep going down this road. It's like blatantly saying, yeah, bitch, I hear you.
Right.
But whatever,
if you keep repeating the same thing over and over,
so now I have to decide, do I want to keep going through this or do I want to end it? And if I keep going through this, who's really putting me through it? Him or me? I'm putting myself through it because I already know what it is. Sometimes we know what it is and we want to be loved, or we want a certain type of attention or even an image for society. So we hold on to things that are poison, that are toxic for us. At the end of the day, if something is not right for you from the beginning, let it go. Because the longer you invest time, you invest more emotion, and then it's harder for you to break away.
And also, what people need to really understand is that motherfuckers get comfortable with your acceptance. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you make a person feel like you accepting it by just not addressing it. Hence, going back to what I was saying about motherfuckers be thinking they getting away with shit, so they become more disrespectful. And then they end up being sloppy. But at this point, you ended up reaching your breaking point.
Right.
So when you do react, it's gonna go left. It ain't no good. That's why I like to certain shit. Yo, what the fuck is this?
The whole thing is from day one. You know, I used to think that you had to like Shakes. If you y'all get to know me, Shakes think that to a certain extent I'm very secretive about certain things. And it's not always so much about being secretive. Sometimes I just gotta feel things out on my own before I put that energy in the universe and it affects me in a way that I really don't want it to. So gotta feel things out. I'm not a quitter. You know, I'm not the type to just be like, okay, well, we hit a bump in the road, so we just gonna go that way. Because that's the reason why a lot of us aren't in relationships, is because we give up fast. And then
Right. You
some
don't
of
even
us,
want to work
we
it
be
out.
like,
Right.
oh, you know, if you hit a bump in the road and you give up, damn, you could have missed out on the man of your life, you know? And then sometimes you hold on to something that could be forever just tormenting you and destroying you. So you really, when you've been through experiences and it become a repetitive thing, you start seeing patterns. When you get into something new and you see that pattern, you tend to shy away from it because you don't want to experience the same hurt. You know what I'm saying? So we deal with things off of repetition and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we don't really know what the fuck is going to come next if we don't put our good foot forward. But I do know this: if a person is making me question myself and my abilities to love and be social and human, like if I'm giving you what I feel you is necessary, the things that I know is necessary for me, and it's just either too much or not enough for you, or it's always a problem, and I'm trying to work with you and meet you halfway, and it's still always a problem, then maybe you just need to find somebody else, or maybe you need to be alone. Some people don't need to be in relationships. Some people want to be loved, but they don't know how to reciprocate it, so they need to learn how to love themselves before they can do anything else.
That's a whole fact.
Well,
And that is why I'm single.
I got my 2 cents.
And you're right. True. Their actions do show you. Yeah, the actions show you. So I definitely go off of actions. Like I can see things are happening, but then I can see what you're saying, what you're trying to do, and how you're acting towards me in person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going off of that. I guess. I don't know. I just let me tell you something.
Like,
When
I
you
know
get up
as a
there,
woman, we
when you get
as a
up
woman,
there,
we deal with a lot of shit, bro.
a
You
lot of
know,
shit.
especially
I don't know if it's
emotionally.
because we can take more shit, we can take more pain.
You
Right.
know, we deal with a lot of shit.
It's
We
just I
we
don't know,
try to
but
worry about his feelings, our kids' feelings, our own personal feelings, how our family look at the situation, how our friends are looking from the outside in. Do we
I
look
don't even
stupid?
talk to my family about my situation like
You
that. I
know,
don't
these
say
are things
shit because
that men don't realize affect us in so many ways. Like we worry about everything collectively, not just one thing and
true,
one little portion, everything as a whole. And
true,
when you come into this picture, you either have to be a piece of the puzzle that fit, because after a while of me trying to force you to fit in, I'm either what? Gonna break my grooves and fuck up my system, or I'm gonna tear you apart. So one way or the other, you have to be able to adjust to fit this situation or find somewhere else to go. We can't keep pretending or keep wanting things and see something in somebody else that they don't see in themselves. You might see a man, he might be a good
right.
man, but if he can't give you that energy, fuck it. Let him be with somebody else that he can be good for. Because when you really love somebody, like they tell us, if you love them, you can let them go. And I learned that the hard way. I don't want to hurt you. Me and you being together is hurting me. It's hurting you. It is bad. And I love you enough to know that in order for you to be happy, you have to leave. Bye.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I would just say, especially as somebody who's been in a relationship for a long time,
Good night,
it's
T.
it's a oh good night. It's a growing and learning process. Like you're never at the point where you've arrived with someone and you know everything there is to know about that person. You know, like it's always difficult to deliver the bad news that you feel like your partner's fucking up, or you feel like they could be doing more, or whatever it is. It's not easy to tell somebody that, or that you're something they're doing or saying or how they're saying it is making you unhappy, you know, or making you feel insecure. It's not easy to give that news. It's not easy to receive it either. So it's a matter of always being in a space where you're open to hearing that you fucked up, you know. And a lot of times in relationships, when as women, we're not willing to accept the fact that we're not perfect either. You know, like we fuck up too. Even as far as like being open and allowing your partner to be vulnerable, or you know, being open to him saying, I don't like when you do this or that, or I would prefer that you do it this way, or what have you. Being open to change is something I think as women we struggle with, because we kind of do have it together to a certain extent. You
Yeah, I
know,
just
we
told
do
the
have
guy
our
we
own
were having night.
systems and our own, you know, way of doing things. So it's hard to add to that, you know, and it's not always easy to express yourself in a relationship, just in general, especially when
And
it's a hard
it's
One
conversation.
thing I
right
did notice
when you're
is
speaking
that
on it,
when we in relationships, we tend to look at it as men versus woman instead of person
the person,
versus person.
right?
You know, we look at them like, oh, you know, he's a man. He should understand. And at this age, you should know. But we all are
Probably
different.
should
And
know better.
even
Right.
as women,
I
even
love a
as
man that
women,
can
we look at,
keep his dick in his pants. That's all I gotta say. Like I
but
don't like to share. Period. I don't want to share the dick that I'm fucking. If I'm sucking and fucking it, I don't want no other bitch pussy juices on it. I'm sorry. I'm not about to do that. And if I find
this
out
is how I
that
feel. I
that's
feel
one way
like
to
this.
lose me. Cheat on me. Cheat on me and let me find out. Because I would
My
never be
thing
with you.
is
Him. I would
a
not.
lot of things,
You know, get
a lot of things that people don't know is if you be upfront with me, you never know what the fuck I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
if you
That part
if
too.
you tell me from day one, look, I like you, but I have the tendency to fuck with other women, yada 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 yada. I might be like, look, I'm a one woman man. You know, I'm only for one man. So if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But then you never know. You got girls out here who don't want a relationship or whatever, whatever, and they be like, all right, that's fine, but I still like you. So what's up? They
Have
do
y'all
it
A
all
ever
the
lot
seen that
of
time.
quote? Have
people
y'all ever
who are
seen that?
out
Have
here
you ever seen that
freaking
quote
and
that said,
deceiving
"No
don't want
man is
that.
perfect"?
I
Have you
hate
ever
J Bo
heard
right now.
or seen that quote that said, "No man is perfect, but a trying man is everything"?
To
I
me,
love being cheated
Like
on.
to be, I feel like I know I don't want to get cheated on. Period. I'm saying when you
do
in
you
a
know what
relationship with
I feel
somebody
about
and
the
you
word
notice that your
try?
man is trying, and you
Do
can
you
notice,
know
you
what I
notice that they
feel
really
about the word knick-knack, the word try, right? To try is to
would.
fail. Because
You
when you
think
say I'm
so?
trying, when to try is to fail. Because when you put in your mindset, I'm trying, you already told yourself that it's something that you can't achieve.
Mm.
I don't need a man that's trying.
I
I need a
think
man to
more
just do
so
it.
of a
Just
can't. I
do it.
can't do this means you ain't even trying at all. You ain't even. You don't even want
Listen,
to do it
some
at all.
people say I can't, but when you say I'm trying, to me, it's saying I'm putting a little effort, but
E
I don't
Dave is
believe that
tearing
I
it
could
up in
do it.
here.
To me, when you just do it, like I don't want you to try. Just be you, be genuine, be honest.
Right.
Just let
Right.
me know what it is before I get too deep in this shit. And now I want to hurt you because you've hurt me. You know what I'm saying? That saying hurt
Yeah.
people is true. And
You're
a
going to
lot
be
of
the
things
person that
that
get hurt with your lying
but a lot of
ass.
things that we go through
Right. Right. I'm
in
gonna
our
beat that ass.
relationships,
You better ask
a
me
lot
any
of things that we
questions. I'll
go through
choke
in
your
our
ass out.
relationships come from the past. We treat
Right.
men today according to what we've been through in our past.
And men
They
do the
treat
same.
us according to what they've
They
been through
do,
in
and
their past.
I try, but you know what? I let me not say try, because Cypher say you failing. Look, I do what I can do, the best that I can do. I be honest. I'm transparent. I tell you everything. I don't like to keep secrets. We too old for that shit. Let's put that shit on the table. Why lie about it? If you did something, if I ask you a question, just answer it yes or no. Even if it bother you, just answer the question, because 9 times out of 10, if a motherfucker asking you a question, we already know the answer about some
That's
shit.
true.
No, serious, real talk. We already know. We just want to see if you gonna confirm it or if you gonna lie straight to our face. And that's most of the time, 9 times out of 10, not all the time. But you know what? I'm a relationship person. I like relationships. I mean, I like long relationships. I don't like to go to this person, go to that person, go to that person, go to this person. Let me have this person. Like, I like to deal with a person. You know what I'm saying? And that only person. And that's me. That's just how I am. I
First of all,
love
at the end of
hard
the
when I
day,
do.
I had to tell my friend, like from a little girl, we imagine growing up and having families and having a
And getting
husband and
married.
this
White picket
fairy
fence.
tale dream, being married, having this big old wedding. Like this is something that we looked forward to from being young. So don't think that jumping from nigga to nigga is something that we planned on. It's just circumstances and situations happen, things don't work, and you move forward. But our goal is to find somebody that we can spend the rest of our lives with, so we don't have to be out here jumping from dick to dick trying to find Mr. Right. So you don't have
Exactly.
to be jumping out
Exactly.
here from bed to bed trying to find Mrs. Right. Like if I'm good for you and you good for me, let's not make it something it does not have to be. Sometimes people force things in a relationship that it really don't have to be because they so hurt from something they've been through in their past. So your nigga go out one night, he hanging out with his peoples, and automatically oh yeah, you was with your little bitch. Why? Because the last nigga did that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, Nick Nack, some things do, even though we don't purposely do it, we speak it into existence. Niggas get
Carry
tired of
baggage.
certain shit. And then they be like, damn, I've
Right.
been good to this
Hey,
bitch.
bro,
And
you
she keep
you
refusing
gotta
it.
relax, bro. You gotta relax. This nigga's killing me. Do y'all
What
see
J
what
Bo
like
saying? I love being looking like a J Bo.
Yeah, I put it up already. I
J
can't
Bo
now
take it.
funny, y'all. J Bo funny.
piggybacking off of what Cypher just said, right? That's why I say don't come to me with that whack ass shit with PTSD from your last whack ass bitch. Like
I
Right.
heard
don't
That
that
bitch
one.
the
fucked you
last
over.
whack
I
ass
didn't.
relationship. Like
I don't believe
get
that
the
because
fuck out of
I'm not gonna come to nobody else like this. I'm not gonna come to you and be like, oh, you doing this to me, you doing this to me. No, I'm just gonna be like, okay, yeah. If I
the
see certain
problem is
patterns,
people
if
really
I do
not
see
healing
certain
before they
patterns
find
that I
themselves
went
in a new
through before,
situation.
Look,
that's when I'll be like, okay, let me.
I had a
Mhm.
conversation and basically I said, bad past, right? Relationships, it lead up to two things. You either become a person who has no hope for love, or you become a person who is desperate to find everlasting love. And when you
Mhm.
pair those two together, it is a bad combination.
Hmm.
It is bad
She ain't lying.
because
That's
you
why you
have
get
lost
failed
all
relationships.
hope, and I am looking for all the hope, and I can't find it in you, and what you're looking for you're not gonna find in me. It is just bad. So sometimes we need to just know, when you know something, we all have intuition, whether it be men or women. We all have intuition. Sometimes stop ignoring your instinct from day one. If you know, or if you feel like this is just might be a fling and it might be something fun or whatever, and that's what it's for the moment, accept it until you find whatever. And if that's not what you want, stay solid and go
I have
after
a
what you're
question.
really looking for.
But
I
in
have
the
a question.
meantime, be respectful, respect one another. Try to practice honesty. I don't know. I mean, I'm into monogamy. I don't want all kind of
Have
stuff up in me. I'm sorry.
have you ever had sex with somebody and then you blinked and then y'all was in a whole relationship and this motherfucker y'all was living together? That never happened to you before? Like one day I literally this is a true story. One day I woke up. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me, but I was emotional and shit, right? So I'm like, yo, why the fuck are you here? Where you come from? Like, go home. The nigga like, bitch, I've been living here for a year. We met. He came over and he never left. And the shit just happened so fast. I didn't even realize I was in a fucking relationship. Like,
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep.
That's crazy.
I
you not
Have you
gonna
ever
go home?
definitely.
This nigga like, bitch, it's been a year. I'm like, shit, it been that long.
have you ever
Okay,
been
so
in a
what do y'all think about
relationship
dating? When
with a
y'all feel y'all
person?
dating, when y'all just have a dating term, like, and y'all just saying, okay, we're dating. Does that mean it's okay for you to
Okay, you
go out
got
and date
dating
other
and then you got
people?
exclusively dating.
Okay. So I was gonna get to that point, but so what's exclusive? Like we're exclusively fucking each other and I'm only fucking you, but I can see other people. How does that work?
No.
That don't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm
That
asking
don't make
though.
sense because
Why
that
don't
goes
it make
back to
sense? Some people do it
temptation.
though. Some people do it though.
Nah,
It's no point.
people. That's an
I know,
open
but
thing.
people do it.
Listen, I look at it like
Because you
this.
limiting the relationships that
Dating
you getting.
means we're going out, we're hanging around each other, we have an interest in each other, and we trying to see where it's going. Once you start fucking, you are no longer dating. Okay? Shit is time to change. And if you are considering yourself dating and you're fucking this person and you're going out with this, you're in a whole relationship. And if you can't accept that, you are in fucking denial. Go get your shit together, go seek therapy, some kind of help or
But you
something.
know,
You need
people like to
to.
say it's not a relationship to make themselves feel better about it. So that way, when they do them and get caught or some stupid shit like that,
Yeah,
they
we
could
not
be,
in a relationship.
oh,
We was
but
just
it ain't a
dating.
relationship. And then you got people that really play dumb, like they don't know what's what. Like I always
And then
felt
you
like
got
there was
people
5
out here
stages,
that
right?
claim a
Start
nigga or a
talking to
bitch
start
in a
dating.
relationship that they never even agreed to be in. Like, how are you telling me that we in a relationship and I never agreed? When did we discuss this? Did we say, okay, look,
When did we
we
say
in a
we go together?
relationship and this is how things should be? And this, we didn't do
That's
that.
why I
We
said
just
you got to
slept
be
together and
careful
now
with
you
what you
wake up
do
and you
with
telling
people.
me who I can and can't see. What the fuck is that? You ain't my nigga. You was a fuck buddy. That is a difference.
Communication is key.
Right.
So
That's what I'm saying.
sometimes people
So
just need to
to be
know who they
exclusively mean
are
you
in that
don't want
situation.
you that mean you relationship basically when you exclusively dating, you in a relationship. If you're just dating and you're seeing each other, you don't expect the next person to say, I feel some type of way if you do this or you do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
So
I mean, I
exclusively
feel that
dating
way.
is a little different because it's more like I call dating talking when you're getting to know somebody, trying to see if you want to be more than just friends with them. Then after you decide that this is somebody that you could see yourself with in a relationship, you might decide to cut off anybody else that you were talking to. So that at that point you are exclusively dating, if that makes
Right.
sense. It's
And
still
then what
not
if
your
you talk? What if
boyfriend
you cut
necessarily.
off What if you cut off all the people that you were talking to, and then you make this person the priority, not
What you
priority, but
mean?
the
Hold
That's
person,
on
the
on.
your
main
Come
side.
back.
person?
Come
That's
back. I
your
want to
that's your
What if
add
you?
business.
something.
No, I'm just saying. What if that happens, right?
Girl,
Mm-hmm.
I've been through this shit
What if?
so many times. You talking to the right person, honey.
Okay, so like, what if that happened? Then what? What happens to the people? Is it y'all just no? We ain't doing this
Okay,
shit.
first of
It's
all,
So
deuces.
you reach out
What?
to those folks and let them
when
know
you
that you are seeing somebody
And then
exclusively
you
and you're
get
no longer interested in pursuing what you had with them. But if
right,
you don't have a conversation with the person that you're trying to be exclusive with, that's
and
something
you
that
get
you're
rid of
doing
all
on
your
your own.
backup. If
At
you
that
get rid of
point,
all your
you couldn't
See,
backup,
this,
expect
then
this,
them
you know what the fucked up part is? The fucked
you
up
fucked
part
up.
is over the years, we done built all these titles and labels and different
Right.
ways to separate what the situation is. The truth of the matter is, if I am sleeping with you and I'm giving you my
There you
time and
go.
my energy, you are my fucking boyfriend, whether
No,
you
no,
like
no,
one of
no.
these or
That's how you
not.
See,
end up with
that
a
look,
broke.
Jerry Bear like, no, that's not how that go.
see,
Y'all
and
gotta
this is why
agree.
motherfuckers be like,
Y'all gotta agree
And
that
that's why
that's what it
homeboy
is.
If
moved into
you
her house.
decide now, if
Because
you
that's why
feel
homeboy
like,
moved in. Because
but
he was
now
thinking
you
that was
feel
the
like it
relationship.
is not that, and you go out your way to say, well, it is not that, then I'm gonna say, well, then you need to find something else to do because I'm gonna find that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Anybody that you are treating
You
like
know
he is
me.
your man and you really
Love you.
giving it your all, if they try to hit this isn't a relationship, they was never gonna be that person for you. They never intended to, you know. So
that part.
I mean, I get it. But at the
Right,
same
right.
time, because there are people who a lot of people in general will take advantage of the fact that you don't have a title and you haven't had that conversation, don't play yourself short. Don't
All
be
right,
out
so
here
how long
being
how
somebody's
long do you
everything.
how long do you lay up with somebody and give them your time and attention before the title changes from exclusively dating to relationship?
It's no
Honestly speaking,
time because there
shit
are people who
lasts
go
longer and
exclusive
it
after
goes
a
smoother.
day, and there are people who will lay up for years and be like, "That's just my friend, that's my f buddy, or what have you."
That's that old school grandmother grandfather shit. Your old auntie and your grandmothers used to be like, "Oh, that's my friend."
And he can never be more. And there's certain people that she won't even bring him around because he ain't none, he ain't worth it.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it'd be like that,
you have
but
to
then
make your intentions clear to make sure the person's on the same page.
It's different. I'm like I said, as long as whatever the situation is mutual.
So
how
long should you date? How long do you guys put a dating limit on dating before you become exclusive?
I don't put no
Before you
timestamp
be
on anything.
No, hold on.
I
Before you
live in the moment.
become in a relationship and before you meet the family, like when should everything initiate and
The
take place when you
timeline,
should
what's the
meet the family?
appropriate timeline?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna say this because I have a brother, right? I don't want to meet your girlfriend if you have not been together for at least 6 months. Let me take you serious. Don't bring nobody around that's been around a week. I don't want to meet her. That's how I feel.
Okay.
6 months before they meet the family, a year before you to start talking about marriage, or staying together forever, kids, moving in, all of that. That's all I'm asking for. Show us you serious.
I don't know. I got a brother. I want to meet every bitch you fucking, just in case one of these bitches got a line. Yeah, out of line. I have to beat the bitch ass. So I'm gonna fuck.
I mean, that's a given. That's a given. But still, I'm talking about if you want to come around and introduce somebody to the family, wait a little bit.
Well, yeah. Well, my brother when my brother
only time I'm gonna tell y'all.
I think they was about a year and a half in before I actually met her. Like I heard about her. But when he finally brought her around, he was like I'm letting y'all know, like, this is my girl. Like, this is not a a dating situation. Like, we're in a relationship. And I was like, okay, I knew about her, so I already knew what to expect. And then once he brought her around, he was letting us know, like, she ain't going nowhere. And that girl been here for about 20 years now.
He didn't want y'all opinions. It was what it was.
And right. And you know what? And that could be it too, because that's where I'm at. Like I this time around, I haven't let the person that I've been seeing meet my mother. They haven't met my brother.
But sometimes you gotta be like that because people opinions, bro, will affect how you look at the person that you dealing with. Sometimes you gotta.
And that's why I don't tell my family any of my business that got to do with my relationship. Like if something is being a struggle in my relationship and I'm having an issue with the dude I'm dating or who I'm messing around with, I'm not about to go tell my mama and tell all of them, because they gonna automatically be on my side. I already know. Right, and they gonna be like, fuck that motherfucker. Fuck him. They ain't even gonna want to meet him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say nothing about nothing.
I tell my family stuff like, yeah, I got a friend or something like that, and then I don't really bring them around unless I know that this is something.
But this is the only time that I did it. Like normally, I drop the ball and I let people meet my family. They come around because I just like to be around my family, and so you around me, I'm around my family. Then there you go. Right. But this time around, I just been different.
According to me, because I live in the moment. I don't even understand how the fuck I even be ending up in these relationships, but I live in the moment. I don't try to put a timestamp on anything, no time frame, no timeline, no none of that. I go with the flow. And it got me in some fucked up situations, and I had some situations that actually was good. But it's like, when you do stuff like that, it comes a little bit with expectations. You know what I'm saying? So now, if something isn't happening by the time you wanted it to or set it to happen, then what? You're gonna be in your bag.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't set a time. I'm just saying that you can't waste all of my time, and I'm not knowing where we're going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to back off and
that's
start.
Totally understandable, but that's not.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get somebody that want to be around, like how I want you to be around, or a person that's available that would sit there and be like, you know what? Yeah, I really want something with you. Let's build something together. Long as you doing something and you building something together and you getting it up there, then okay. At least I know we working on something.
But then you have some people like me, right? I don't really be having certain conversations because at the end of the day, like when you fucking with somebody and they fuck with you, you'll know they fuck with you just like they'll know you fuck with them. by actions, right?
Right.
So
True.
a lot of times, a lot of people don't like to have that conversation about titles and shit, because once you put a title on something, shit starts to change,
That's
because
true.
now here comes
That be people mindsets, and that's what I be having to tell people.
I'm
Like, it's
trying to
all
get there.
about how you think about it. You know, stop being in here. That shit start affecting everything.
But I see what she's saying. Like once you put the title on it, then it's like, well, after a certain time frame, then this is supposed to happen, or you know, like, and then it becomes, well, we've been
It ain't
together
like
for
that with
3
me.
years.
Shit, I was with a
We are
motherfucker for a long
engaged.
time. If I'm telling you, I've been with somebody for 20 years, and we only was married out of the 7 years, and we was technically only together for 5 of the years, because the last 2 years was some issues. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, so now I know. I don't put time limits on, because I was with somebody for a long time before marriage came into the book. You know what I mean?
A lot of people just don't know how to let shit be. You understand what I'm saying? If whatever the fuck we had going on was working,
I hear that.
if whatever the fuck it is, whether we was just fucking, whether we was dating, I don't give a fuck. If it's working, I'm just gonna let it work. I'm not gonna wait until some months go by and then be like, so what are we? Nigga, clearly what the fuck we are. We spending all this time together. Whatever the fuck it is, it's working for us. So I don't like to tap into certain conversations to keep it that way. Because now you had that conversation and motherfuckers get to thinking, and then you already know how most men are. They start feeling like you trying to inflict some shit on them that they're not ready for. You know what I mean? So for me, I don't like the headaches and shit. And plus, I like my space. I like to do what the fuck I want to do. So for the most part, it's like, okay, I'm going to just leave it the way it is because it's going smooth. And then if it's some shit that rub me the wrong way and I don't like it, and I don't like what direction shit done, if it took a turn or whatever, yo, what's up?
Cause yeah, I get that, but I'm more of a woman who I
now
need.
you know what I'm saying? Like
eventually, I need to know where the fuck we stand. I'm not gonna sit there and just
but
go
you
with the
know
flow
where
forever.
you stand. This is what I'm saying. See, this is why a lot of men.
That's
and
why
women,
you have
talks.
I'm one of those, that's why you go out and you talk and you go on.
Hear what I'm saying though, Nick. Hear what I'm saying though. You're not listening. You gotta hear what I'm saying. At the end of the day, when somebody is showing you what it is, what the fuck do you need to ask a question for? You see it. That's it. If it's some shit
and then you working on some other shit, and then when you get tired of they shit, you just go.
This is why
when
some people
right?
need what about when it seem like it's one way, right? Like you feel like, okay, I don't need to ask because I know where I stand. You know what I'm saying? Like he treat me like this, I feel good, I'm comfortable, if we don't have no issues, so I know where I stand. And then you wake up one day and you believe that position you was in, it just was a facade. Now
and this is why you pay attention, because first of all, for one, nobody should be dealing with anybody without learning them. They character, everything. You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm dealing with somebody and I'm being treated a certain kind of way and I become accustomed to it, now when something switches, now I'm like, okay, what's up? People don't know how to just let shit ride. If it's going good, let it go good. People be fucking up shit by just not letting shit be.
So she feel like the conversation puts pressure on the situation and might make it go left.
This is why it do. In some situations, it really do. Sometimes you could say something and have a nigga looking at you like, man, she just fucked this whole package up, boy. I was just everything was
because if you're not on the same page,
this is why when you first
where
get
does
with
it go
somebody,
from there?
Yo, this is what I would like. This is what I'm about. Yada 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 yada. Right now, sometimes people do go on a total different path of what the fuck was talked about. But again, you will see the change. You will see the change. Again, you address it. That's it. Yo, what's good? If it don't work for you, that's it. Slide. But motherfuckers be trying to make shit work.
I will also say
what they want.
A lot of times dudes they'll reveal how they feel about long-term relationships, how they feel about marriage, how they feel about having kids, how they feel about you know, all of that over time. So I get what she's saying. Like, you should learn over time, not even having to have like a genuine conversation about intentions and where it's going.
I had a guy that I was listening
to a guy, you will hear like what he wants from you. You know
I
what I
had a guy
mean?
that I was messing with for like
Some
we
guys
wasn't
don't
in a
even. Some guys don't
relationship.
even tell you. They don't even tell you they in a relationship with you. You just one day y'all in a relationship, and he expect for you to know that y'all in a relationship without talking about being in a relationship. You know what
Look,
I'm saying?
I
Like
had
sometimes that
somebody
shit
that I was
happens.
dealing with, right?
That's why it goes back to you paying attention to
I
what
had a
you're
friend
doing. You're not just gonna
that
give
I
somebody a
dealt
body,
with
don't pay
for
attention.
years, probably like 5 years, right? We learned each other.
Mhm.
We was comfortable, whatever. We knew what it was. It wasn't never no title, no nothing. And then one day we just decided, well, I don't know who decided what, but things just changed, and it wasn't no beef, it wasn't no drama, it wasn't no arguments, it wasn't no nothing. We are still just cool. We don't sleep with each other no more, but it was nothing. It was just like, well, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? You have some situations that's like that where you just in a situation, it is what it is. You're comfortable, he's comfortable, and then when it's time to part ways, you just do it, and it's no beef. But then you have some situations where you be in for a while and you get over comfortable.
Hold
And
on,
it get
Cypher. E.
crazy
Dave
trying to go.
said, yeah, you can't project your wants on a person. First of all, you're not projecting your wants, but you could say what you want and what you expect out of a relationship and what you're willing to accept, period. You can say that. And if they not willing to, give it, you're not projecting it on them. You know what I mean? You're not projecting it on them, but you letting them
So
know
basically,
But
respectfully to
it's
me,
but
I need
at
to
some
let you
point
know.
it does become projection if
Hey,
you
comment.
keep bringing it up. If you keep bringing it up and ain't shit changing, at the end of the day, it's ultimately up to you if you still want to keep
Yeah,
on with that
if
or
I
you
have to
want to
keep
part
bringing
ways with
something
it.
up and
Now,
guessing
what a
about
lot
it,
of us
I'll
women
part
tend
ways.
to do, we keep sticking around being in limbo.
right.
The
That's the
moment I'm in
bullshit
limbo
right
and I
there.
got a question, I'm already on to doing whatever the fuck it is that I want to do. Whether I'm still
Agreed.
dealing with that nigga or not, I'm still doing me. That's it. That's all. At this point, I done took my emotions out of it and I could start controlling the narrative. Now I'm doing what I want to do because I see I'm falling on deaf ears or you just,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm starting to question shit. So now it's like, you know what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know how to just let go. You know what I'm saying? But some people do. And me personally, like, especially this day and age, bye. The moment I don't give a fuck, nigga, if you breathe wrong, bye. We're too old for this shit. I'm too old to be questioning you, questioning me, questioning us, being in limbo.
At
What
the
we
end
gonna
of the
do?
day,
Soon as
at
I
the
hear
end of the
niggas keep
day,
talking
when
about
you
me,
get
me,
up
me,
in
me, me,
I
age,
what,
think
what?
those things come in
when you
just
get up in
phases because
age, you
I've been
want
in so many different
right. When
phases.
you get
It's
up,
just
but when you get up in age, at that point, it's like, what are you doing? Are you still trying to be a player and be out there and run the streets like you in the Himalayas, or what the fuck is up? Like at some point, you have to say, who is the person I'm gonna settle down with? Who I need to wake up to for the rest of my life, knowing that this gonna be the last motherfucker I see
that 40 plus
when I
club
close
be
my
different.
eyes and I wake up. What you
The
say,
streets are
Cypher?
calling my name. I'm going to the streets.
So that 40
Oh
plus
my god.
club be different. Cause
The
I'm telling,
streets.
I mean,
God.
listen,
The
like I
streets
said,
has
I've
me.
had
You
phases. You know what I'm saying? I've been. It depends on who I was with or whatever the situation with was, or how what I was willing to tolerate, and it's just
I'm just
it
like, if
comes
I
and
make
goes.
you happy, if
I've
you
been
happy, you make me happy, then
I've
we
been in
old
situations where
shit.
I
We
was
ain't getting
like,
no
yo,
younger. What the fuck
I've
is
had
we
situations
doing?
that I
What?
was like, yo, this is good, but it's not a relationship. I don't want that, so I'm out. Then I've had situations where I was like, I don't want a relationship and I'm straight. So I'm gonna just stick around until whenever the fuck I feel like leaving.
And
You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
how most men pick their women. They'll sit there and be with one woman that they really don't want to be with, but they with you until they find the one that they want to be with. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when
Because
the
at
other
some
person
point,
like, damn, you just
everybody
got
serves
up.
a purpose. Nobody don't fuck with nobody without them serving a purpose for them. Hence, using. You got the malicious use, and then you got the use because this is what's good for me and this is what works for me. At the end of the day, everybody using everybody. It's just all about people intentions.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If this ain't something that I can't get with, or like just something like the moment something feel off, I'm not gonna try to force it. People will not say
I don't
nothing.
think I force anything. I do go with the flow. I see how shit going, and if the feelings is there and everything keep going in, girl, stop doing all that. Stop doing all that. Nobody want to see them big old hooters up in the air because you tired.
I just had a brain freeze. That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
Okay, anyway, we didn't went over 20 minutes, y'all. We're gonna get back to this subject. You
Well,
know
I
what I'm
mean, then
saying?
y'all start late.
When I realized this, it was like 2 hours.
We can start late.
How much time is up?
We didn't start late, actually. We started about 5 minutes late. It was like about it was at 35 or something like that, right? We did lose one of our girls, Key Sweet. She bumped out on us.
He hurt, and I'm really getting tired of doing this shit. This shit is
time
time,
y'all. Good night, everybody.
But I hope that wig come out to be the bomb. Send me a picture.
Oh, it is gonna be the bomb. You're gonna see the shit on my head on Saturday, and I don't even wear wigs. I'm just trying something different.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Weaves. And I wish you well with your performance and everything. Oh shit, Jared Bear laptop died, y'all. So it's time to go. Thank you, guys, for coming out, seeing us eat. Dave, I appreciate you. Goat Gang up in this house. Comic, what's up, bro? You missed for real, if you still around. Yeah. We're gonna say good night. We got Cypher in the building. She is putting on a show, y'all. She doing her thing, y'all. She putting on the show Saturday. It's in the Bronx. Let them know where it's gonna be at. Is you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be at Archer Sports Bar, White Plains Road.
And it's unsigned artists.
The Sav Ash holler at you, Cypher. She going through a lot of shit, but I'm gonna reach out to her and see if she's still trying to perform.
What are you doing?
That's another dope artist, but you know she got mad personal issues.
So, okay, that's what's up. But thank everybody for coming out. Shakes.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Nice seeing you guys.